Yo, what up gamers, we are back for another episode of Aphelios to Diamond. I slightly missed my runes. I actually fully intended to run Fleet Footwork, since it should be better with Stormraiser than Conqueror, but I literally changed all of my runes except for that, so I mean, I guess all I can say to that is whoopsie teehee, happens. Anyway, we started with a W as usual. Help us lost hit and trade in lane more smoothly when we don't have abilities. Because all we can do as auto attack is just nice to have more attack speed so we can have more autos. We got the cleanse for the Morgana. Not bad. As long as they keep trying to go on me one at a time, I can just actually keep trading back. Despite not having abilities and, you know, when they've got everything on cooldown especially. Start leveling Q now, because we actually have abilities. Wow, there was actually a space there. That's fine. We got the Yumi shield, so we may as well walk forwards to trade. You don't want to waste it, if possible. The Aphelios Q makes it really easy for me to walk forwards and just actually damage her. So, we can actually take advantage of that Yumi shield while it's up. So while you obviously want to run down red before green in the early levels, you notice that I auto-attacked a lot with green. That's mainly just to keep myself in a safer spot. And the main ability that we're going to be spamming now that we have level 2 is just going to be red anyway. So even if we start off just auto-attacking with green, we're pretty much at no risk of running it down too early unless we're just not casting Q, red Q. Because you don't really want to cast green Q since it's not as good. And you're not going to have too much of a angle to actually do it through the minions anyway. It'd be nice to try and land the triple weapon combo here if we can. I really impressed the girl the other day with my triple weapon Aphelios combo. She had never seen anything like it. She was blown away. Look at that. Beautiful. She was like, whoa, what the fuck did you just do? And she was diamond, man. So I'm telling you, if you want to impress the ladies, you gotta learn how to triple weapon combo on Aphelios. It'll blow their minds. Alright, we're just gonna run down green as fast as we can here. So we can do this. Just wave clear as fast as we can. Just guiding the wave to the turret. Looks like nobody's gonna be there to freeze, and we don't have time to go for the plating. We'll back off into this brush if Morgana happens to arrive in time. I don't think she's gonna be here anyway, but just in case. This is where she'd throw her W/Q to try and cancel my base. We'll get double longsword and dagger. We're running... Yeah, you make insane base, I don't care. We're running the cold start instead of the Doran's Blade, by the way. Since we're facing Morgana, I actually thought it was gonna be Nautilus in Champ Select, but then I noticed that it's Nautilus top and it's just Morgana support. So Morgana can be pretty deadly if you're not running Cleanse, but we are running Cleanse. So we are not really that too afraid of this bot lane, so we can actually afford to run the Cull, and probably we should still just have a decent enough laning phase that we can easily survive. What is he doing? What? He had an easy escape there. Well, that was weird. Does he actually live? No way. Holy shit. I don't know where Morgana is. Okay, she is mid. Nice one. Really good trade from us out of range. It's really nice to just lead with the purple. And then when she's rooted, you just walk backwards outside of her range. Then do the blue Q. And at that point it's just like more damage than she can actually trade back. If you want to do it in a way that you're not disengaging though, you could just do the same combo but in reverse, where you're using blue Q from outside of Ashe's range, then using the root on purple to close the gap, and then you just keep chasing them down with purple. It really depends what you want. Do you want to just get a really nice trade with no damage back, or do you want to actually force a trade and like chase them down because you're thinking about getting a kill, or you think that you actually win the extended fight? That time I was just playing it risk-free. I know it's a really good trade no matter what if I do a short one, so I'd rather do that. I wasn't too sure if I would win a longer trade. Okay, here's TF. Should be an easy kill on Ashe. Perfect. Okay, that's a Drake for the enemies. No biggie. Gonna start leveling W now. And this wave is just far too far away from that turret for me to bother going for it. I can get a much faster recall if I just start recalling. Because now that the plating is actually half HP, I would actually happily go for the plating there usually. Except the distance to get there is actually so long that you may as well just base. It's one thing if you're shoving in the wave while it's here, because then it's just an easy plating to go for. But if you're shoving it in here, just consider how much the travel time actually has an influence over your decision. Because it should be, like, it should have some influence over your decision. You should consider it. And for me, personally, I don't think having to walk that far to get the plating is actually worth it compared to just basing sooner, getting into lane sooner, and missing less farm that way. This way, we are definitely guaranteed to get this cannon. It looks like we'd probably get it either way, though, but sometimes it can be a bit iffy. And just start thinning this out, I guess. Oh, okay, I'll just cleanse that because we're gonna take too much damage otherwise. So if we were laning against Nautilus, we'd be dead. Or at the very least, very unhappy. Still got a potion as well if we need that. I don't think we've used that all game. Damn it. I think Morgana might be there, that's why I'm standing really far away. Let's go place a ward, hopefully she's not choosing there. Okay, oh, she's roaming mid. That's bad for TF, who just straight up did not notice. We can try and force a kill on Ashe here with the Yuumi Q, but... Okay, Ashe is 6 now. Yeah, it's not really gonna happen. They might be trying to gank bot now. A lot of the time in these situations, the enemies will think, okay, the enemy bot lane has been like alone 2v1 for a while, so they're gonna be pushing, gonna be trying to get a lead onto the enemy ADC in their 2v1 situation, so that leaves them overextended, so it's a good time to gank them. But we're playing it pretty safe because there's not much we can do to actually kill the Ashe. So... not really vulnerable, but definitely want to watch out for the enemies. Still think that it might be a good time to gank anyway. Bear in mind, we're just gonna outscale them just by farming, so we don't have to do any crazy plays here, especially if, I mean, the map state doesn't seem too good right now. Like, we've got a losing jungle and a losing top. But it's not a disaster, right? Like, we can outcarry for sure. If it stays at this rate. Ooh. It's a bit far away. There was no chance of me following that up. We'll just finish this out on base. Sitting on a lot of gold. It's walking into the spur, so I'm in a better spot to contest their freeze if they decide to freeze. Yeah, that actually was gonna cancel my base. Then I guess we're staying. We see Yi top anyway now, so I don't actually care too much about staying. Main concern would have just been how risky it was. Nice, we did a lot of damage with that. We can save it for another white Q, one final one, which can also lead to a triple weapon combo. Is Ash just gonna base here? She did just get quite a bit low, didn't she? Okay. Guess we can go for the Storm Res there. We'll probably want to do gold first this game, so that'll involve building another dagger here for the new cover. Yeah, there's gonna be no point pinging that sadly, because it wouldn't really give him any meaningful information. Like, he wouldn't know exactly what I was pinging. At least now we know Ashe doesn't have ult. Maybe we can try and force a good play off of this. So again, we'll probably just try and aim for a triple weapon combo here. Didn't reach her though, sad. Nice. We can just try and engage with purple instead. Got her. We wait out the slow a little bit. Got her. Barely, holy shit. Up. Now I might be screwed though. Oh, actually we should be okay. Okay. Ah, okay. Fair enough, TF. Okay, that was really good for us, though. Could do with TF just going back mid at this point. Him staying increases the amount of resistances this turret gets. Look at this, it's gonna be 350 now. Oh, 400 even, Jesus. So he's not really doing much good by staying here now. In fact, there's not much point in any of us staying here to push. I'm just gonna soak up the wave and leave. But even alone, it's going to take him ages to get that turret. Look at that, 225 resistances. It's a very time inefficient thing for him to be staying here, taxing XP while also taxing the plating gold, knowing that he's just slowing down the process of which the turret goes down anyway. I mean, it might be faster than if he wasn't here, but not significantly faster enough to the point where it's worth having him here, you know? Wait. Oh, it's Zeal that Go Force pulls out of, right? Oh. That sucks. Like, he may as well have gone back mid, or recalled and gone back mid, and just miss less mid farm that way. Well, we just get the same amount of platings anyway. Yeah, that way he doesn't get to split the platings 3-way, but I mean, it's, you know, split 3-way. It's not that much gold he'd miss out on. Actually, I should have autoed a minion for the speed up with Storm Wizard, my bad. Need to get rid of purple first. We can try and rush this turret down. Holy shit, did I use the red ult? No, I accidentally used white. I switched to white, realizing, oh fuck, but I should have red ulted for some HP. Thankfully I was tanky enough. Actually, the Yuumi ult made it worth it, but I wasn't thinking about Yuumi ult. Just so long as I could stay alive though, then white ult was the best move, just to get more damage. Yeah, we should push that turret for sure. Wow, we're actually gonna get it this fast, Jesus, yeah. This turret pushing is insane. Alright, we need to switch to red now, make sure we're running that down. Ah. Or white. That should be her dead. Boom. Can't finish her off though. Alright, I can't triple weapon combo if anybody tries to kill us here. I think backing off to at least here is pretty good. So we have plenty of sight of somebody coming through here. Looks like we're safe though. Okay, next up, I think what I want to do is probably going to be Runans into Bloodthirster. Sounds good. Could also maybe just do Shield Bow actually, just for some survivability. Is he gonna go bot? He is. Which leaves us with a very easy turret there. My turret doesn't have vision even though there's somebody in that brush for it to hit. That's so annoying. I need to focus Diana here. Oh, okay. Perfect. Ooh, damn. That sucks. But if I had vision, I'm sure I could have reached her with the ult. Just must have aimed it wrong. Still, we can probably get this turret, right? Damn, what's going on top lane? Okay, nice. Just barely didn't get hit by that. Need to flash this. Ah, goddammit. Just barely get the end of there. Why was Yi flanking actually? What? He wasn't even trying to steal. Thank god we got the Drake then. Would have been real bad if we gave up the shutdown and also the Drake. He might win that with ult. Maybe. He needed to leave with W there though. Oh well. Yeah, that wasn't perfect though. I did not actually flash the ult damage, which cost me a lot of HP there. Don't know how much more I could have done though. I think I might have been... yeah, I was slowed by Ashe, which meant... I think I might have actually flashed out of the ultimate range initially. Then I just got slowed. Like, I was so slowed that she just walked it back into me. Sad. It's just a red, most DPS. Or sorry, I mean blue. Wow, huge. Why did he have such a huge shutdown? I mean, his head, sure, but I mean... I feel like we're in a much better winning position. Oh, okay, maybe I'm just thinking that because I'm super ahead. Looks like my team still isn't doing too hot besides TF. Alright, I'm out of here. I don't know what to build yet. But it's probably going to be lifesteal. It's either going to be Shield Bow or Bloodthirster, because I don't think this Nautilus is tanky enough for me to worry about him. Maybe we do Bloodthirster. Just to see what the damage is like. We're pretty ahead anyway.
An enemy has been slain.
That's rough, buddy. Now we got a super smooth run ends wave clear. Let's check the enemy raptors. Oh wow, that's a lot of people here. Nice, got the big one. Would prefer to steal the whole camp, but obviously it's a bit risky there. Let's play with fire here. Got him. We managed to hold on to the chakrams the whole time. Oh yeah, we could do Baron. We should do Baron. Just gonna take this wave. Well, try to take this wave. I wish you could actually reset the chakrams off of huge monsters like Baron. It's one thing to not allow you to reset it on minions, because Aphelios was fucking busted when you could do that, but not the Baron feels fair. Or on Drakes. I feel like it's not game breaking for Aphelios to just take Baron super fast. We'll go for the Scudo Crab. Well, there's nothing else to farm. Not even bot lane farm because that's just too risky. We'd have to overextend for that. We can just base now as well for the BF side, honestly. We don't need to stay here. It's all cool. Bit of a shame that I can't also grab Vamp Scepter with it, but oh well. Maybe I would have done Raptors if I'd done the math. I think that would have been the right call. Okay, he should be fine. Streak is up in 38, so quite a while away still. Okay, with sub 10 white ammo, we've now got all the makings for a triple weapon combo. It's actually rare you get the triple weapon combo with this. It's too fucking hard because it involves the enemies walking into your white queue, but it's nice when you can pull it off. It's fine. We don't want to force too hard. Try and get you though. God damn. That burst. We start it. If I'm running out of green, then I'm gonna have to use up white, even if I want the triple weapon combo. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Just on the last white ammo, we just switch to, or we don't switch, we just drop the Q, just so we can get more damage out of that than we would from one white auto. But we do it until we don't do it until the very last white ammo, or near enough at least, because we get more DPS with white autos than we do with other weapons. Just push here. God, I auto attack so fast. Dead. Did not really need that Yumi ult. Not even close. Okay, it was kind of close. Wait, I'm healing so much on hit. Okay, we're about to get red. And watch the magic happen. Boom. Alright, GG. Fair enough. Didn't get to test out the Bloodthirster, but oh well. Yo, what up gamers, we are back for another game of Aphelios Diamond. We're going to be playing Aphelios Soraka into Misfortune Nautilus. It's going to be a bit of a tough matchup. Misfortune and Nautilus have incredible synergy, and Misfortune is really broken at the moment with the lethality build, which is what this Misfortune is going to be running with that for strike. But we'll see what we can do. Just need to play really safe. Hopefully everything works out. Didn't quite catch whether I made the miss XP there, but definitely we want to just let them push us in. The closer we are to our turret, the less useful Nautilus will be, so I'm happy to see Misfortune just hammering away at those minions, and I just want to be not hammering away at the minions. Yeah, they definitely missed some XP. Nice one. Doesn't matter too much if we're not racing them to level 2, but throughout the game that will cost them a little bit. You never know when it might make a difference. Might as well switch to red now. Because we no longer need the extra range to stay in a little bit of a safer spot. Okay, that was a close one. Pretty hard loss hitting into the threat as Aphelios with only red and green, because neither one of them is instant damage. I would love to walk forwards there to try and queue onto the Misfortune, but we gotta watch out for the Nautilus queue. If I do that, I'm definitely gonna be open to that. And I want to avoid it at all costs. Right, so they leashed, by the way, so Kha'Zix should probably be... Yeah, top side, we can see him. We know our jungler is bot side, so especially with this big wave, we can actually start to play a little bit aggressively. Which is why the enemy bot lane is also just backing off, smartly just trying to reduce the amount of HP they lose. Ooh, I can set an auto there. We're getting ganked? I don't know why we're getting pinged back. Alright, I want to look the base now, ideally. Yeah, King can just recall, he's got camps up already. Yeah, we actually remembered to run the play forward this time, which should be better overall. Has a lot of synergy with the Stormriser, will give us a lot of survivability. Make us less dependent on peel from our team. We're also not running Resolve, since hopefully the fleet will be enough to keep us alive in fights. We can afford to spec into a little bit more damage to compensate for the fact that we don't have a damage keystone. Oh, how did that not hit it? It clearly, the visual clearly was there. Okay. So we're not going to be able to kill them there, but at the very least, we will have a freeze here. Actually, the fucked up thing is that if I had actually not cancelled an auto on Misfortune earlier, I might have actually been able to kill her there. When I did that auto into green Q combo, I actually just skipped the auto by accident and just did green. I was pretty much like one auto away from killing Misfortune there, one auto away from being able to flash kill her. At the very least. Alright, so my pink, I'm just gonna place it here, in a spot that's really easy to defend. Gonna give us vision of people potentially trying to dive us, and also get to clear their vision that they place here. I think as an ADC, generally, you want to place your pinks, if you're gonna buy them, in just the absolute safest spots where they will just stay alive the longest, whereas the support typically is better to just place ones that are more, like, likely to get replaced, but overall the vision is in a more useful place. Because they actually want to, like, buy pinks and be, like, having to replace them. Whereas as the ADC, you don't want to buy multiple, you just want to buy pretty much just the one, and hopefully have that give you vision for the entire game. That's the dream, right? If it never gets cleared. Whereas the support wants to be switching the vision to more adaptable places. Okay, this could be not bad for us. We go into Misfortune here. Boom, really good trade there. Yep, really nice. You do not want to hook onto Soraka, buddy. The only way they actually can get a favorable trade, really, until level 6 at least, is by focusing me and making sure that I have to be focused on running rather than trading back. If I'm trading back and Soraka's just running from them, they don't outdamage me. Let's go place... Oh, never mind. Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna base again. I've got a perfect amount of gold for Berserkers. Won't bother getting another potion because I think that would be overkill. We haven't even used a single potion yet. doing a very good job so far of just playing defensively and occasionally just punishing one of their oversteps. That was a really bad key from Soraka, by the way, because that would create a freeze for them if they wanted to, but... Actually, it would have given them a good base if Misfortune had just based there, leaving the wave pushing towards them. Whereas otherwise, they're going to struggle to get a good base here because of how good my timing was. All I need to do is walk into lane here. But you can see, like, I should have a freeze here, but this is going to be a very weak one because of how low the minions are for absolutely no reason. So, you know what? I'm just going to shove because it's not going to hold much. It's not going to deny much farm from them. Wait, oh, I didn't mean to do that, my bad. Alright, definitely can't really risk going for plating, I believe. But I can just play some vision. Okay, we see Kha'Zix. Maybe we'll just rotate to this Herald, actually. I got a really good window at the moment. A Relinsol. Apparently his counts as a dash, I didn't even know that. Nope, wrong cue. Didn't end up doing anything, sadly. That was pretty much over when I arrived. Could have been a huge game changer, though. At least, hopefully... Nice, I got the plating, which is something. Now, hopefully I won't miss too much farm here. Miss some melees. Probably will miss some range, but at least not a full wave. Okay, we missed 4 melees. Overall, could be worse. It's actually very rare that I actually find good roam timings on ADC. Especially on like, not actual good roamers like Justana on Twitch. I have a feeling Misfortune is basing, so let's just shove this. Oh, she's not. Okay, may as well finish shoving though. And now I actually want to go place that vision I was gonna place. I was gonna say we should check if they have a pink in there, but Nautilus has 2 pinks in his inventory, so I wouldn't actually bother placing a ward there. And he also has that. He's being really patient with that pink. Okay, for now he doesn't seem to have realized we've placed a pink ward, sorry, so hopefully that lasts a while. Remember, despite our lead, we're still playing in a bad matchup. If we get into an actual fight, especially if I'm the one getting hooked, we're at disadvantage, especially now they both have their ultimates. Makes their duo extremely strong. Whereas, like in the pre-6, they don't really have too much synergy together. It's after they can combine their ultimates that they're a really crazy strong duo.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
And again, the closer we are to our turret, the less useful Nautilus is. The less risky it, or the more risky it is for him to even try and land a hook. She is way reading there. Hopefully this should be enough for me to kill Misfortune though. Yeah, she's dead. I'll pop the ghost because I already know I'm going to be chasing Nautilus down. Might as well get the reset. Oh, I ran out of that though. Okay, perfect. Huge. You can see, just huge risk to go for Soraka. Might have actually worked that time if Misfortune hadn't already started off kind of low HP. I think she was like half HP or something. But even through the exhaust, still not enough. They can't ignore me. I need to be the one they engage on. It's really frustrating when my support is making that mistake. When I'm playing against them, it's just easily abusable. Oh, hello. I got flash if I need it. Looks like one. Oh no, my bad. Let Misfortune bounce a Q onto Soraka. Oh, that's a collector rush Misfortune, interesting. Might actually be better than Youmu's rush, I'm not sure. Alright, I'm out. You can see, they've known this pink is here for a while, right? But it's just so out of the way, it's kind of hard for them to clear. May as well wait for this, I guess. I guess I'm missing most of that wave anyway. Actually, I probably shouldn't have based on that wave, actually, if it's a cannon wave. That's on me for not checking what wave was coming. Basing on a cannon wave is smart when you're the one basing with prio. But if you're the one that doesn't have prio and you're just soaking up wave under turret and then basing, you're not going to be able to get to the next wave anyway if the enemies just, you know, actually shove the wave. So you'd rather sack a non-cannon wave rather than a cannon wave. No reason to just give up on a cannon. Gotta be very careful. Kha'Zix could be around as well. They know they have a pink in there, for example, right? So they know we don't have vision. Okay. Risky move. Still, it's kind of baiting them to trying to punish her for it. Either they're too smart for it, though, or... No, no, there it is. He's just gonna flash, isn't he? Go for the AoE ultimate. Boom. Chunk them both. Nice one, guys. Oh, let's shove this wave ASAP. What? This we got the fleet healing onto the turret. I'd like to deny some of this wave, although it does partially put me at risk. But I also want to catch on my cull on the next wave, for example. Okay, we see Kha'Zix, so I'm pretty much safe here. I won't deny the full turret though, because they might get here in time. And at this point, I just realized my priority is just catching out Cole. There we go. Alright, so do we want Infinity Archer Gale Force here? Gale Force would be really good against the Nautil Assault. Would be decent against Talia, I guess. Decent against Kha'Zix, but would be worse against Tahm Kench. I think I'm just gonna do it though. Either way, we don't have to decide yet, though. Yeah, but I think we will do Gale Force. Oh, that was a crit in the Energizer proc. Oh, god. Just gonna go do Rump. Because I don't think there's much point in roaming yet. Oh, roaming mid. Oh, he's trying to take blue. Oh, he's taking blue. Huh, that was very fast. Not bad. Oh, are they gonna get into a fight? Ooh, I'm second a wave if I fight here though. And this is cannon wave. Okay, they're not... Yeah, well, it's too late to join the fight. Need to run down a lot more of my red here, so we're gonna start spamming Qs once I've killed this wave. Because it's got a lot more ammo than my white, which is not good when we're supposed to get rid of red first. Okay, well... Yeah, I was gonna say Kha'Zix is dead, so we know he's not here. We see everybody else, so only person that could be bought is Misfortune, who we don't care about, so even before we see her mid, we can already start pushing, now we can actually rotate. Didn't really need to run down red there, but it gives me more mobility. Soraka should have never died there, she doesn't have to farm. Oh, hello. How the fuck? Well, that sucks. I'll do some damage before I die, but can't do too much. What was he doing there? He's their top laner and he was bot side. Just sitting there while Soraka was dying. Not actually doing anything, so weird. Oh no. Okay, she got one kill back. Yikes. Okay, they're gonna get that. We're just gonna go for the wolves. We'll use 2 white autos and then we drop the Q because we have 3 ammo left. Oh, they're actually fighting? That wasn't expected. They shouldn't have had to fight there. Ball in wave isn't crashing yet, so we might want to rotate over. Nah, it's too late. This could be a kill, actually. What? You're kidding! I couldn't see Tom That is so absurd, man. I just got knocked up by a knockup I couldn't see. What? That is so insanely unlucky, man. God, that's so sad, man. Unless I somehow missed it? Bro. That is crazy. No, and I was so close to killing Kha'Zix even despite that. That's so mad, man. Oh shit. She might actually win this with Rock Assault. Oh my god, no way. Nice one. No way, nice one. Oh, actually. Sola's here, my bad, I should have gone top. I'll go mid instead and Camille can go top. I'm gonna miss this farm though, that's sad. It's on me though. It's good for a roll insult to be bought. Oh dude, what the fuck? I'm so screwed here, man. Kane could at least notice. It might help, but I can't. It's inescapable. Oh my lord, he just finished the Raptors and popped the red buff while this was all happening. And how... I barely had time to react to that. Is it just because usually you have the benefit of having vision? Yeah, that was just very hard to dodge. If I'd been expecting it, then maybe I would have dodged it. But it's so crazy that Kane is right there. He can E through the wall, he can Q through the wall, he can use his W to peel me, but he just does nothing. So tilting, and this is why, like, I try to be as self-sufficient as possible with Aphelios and solo queue by running Resolve, running Go Force, running Ghost. Because, like, the situations where you shouldn't die and you just do. Because your teammates just refuse to help. Even when they absolutely can, as you just saw. And now we just gave up for Fear Baron. We're not gonna be able to get anything done here. I'll go mid. Seriously, too lazy to actually kill the tank. Or even give me vision so I can clear it. I should be able to get a free turret here at least. I think the next turret is to rescue him, as well try and influence the fight now. Damn. Oh, I am very fucked here. If I can just maybe get onto Talia. No, I couldn't hit her with the blue Q, and I was gonna be screwed no matter what anyway. These are some very unideal situations to keep being put in. Sorry, we'll be farming AFK till the end now. That's already what he was doing. How can he pretend that's not what he was doing when he just let me die on purpose? Voluntarily chose to kill Raptors over saving his ADC and potentially killing Tom Kench off of it. Alright, next item needs to be either Lord Dominic's or Kraken Slayer, I think. I think I'll do Kraken Slayer. Nice, he's trolling. Even more than he already was. So sad, I don't know why he's doing that.
Our path is set between the last breaths taken by our enemies.
I could probably try and make a play here, actually. I should have read the purple altar while I had the chance. Damn. Go force into a better spot. Okay. Nah, I can't do anything, sadly. Nope. I'm probably dead here, but I thought I would take him down with me, man. God. Yeah, no, I'm tilted. I'm just really desperate trying to make plays here, but I don't think there's much to do. Damn, we were like 2-0-2, and I think literally I have not had a single assist or kill since I started dying 5 times. Partially that's on me, but then, I mean, it's like, Kane in particular is making this game impossible. And the team in general is taking fights where I'm not in a position to follow up. Which means if I do want to fight, it's usually in a terrible spot. Which is likely to leave me dead. Because when I am around, nobody wants to fight or group. So I get here and that's when the fight ends. Like, there's nothing to do, man. I'm so sad. Who flashed there? Somebody flashed, but that was really stupid. There was no need to flash there for anybody. Wasn't Camille, at least. She doesn't even have flash. Do with having Soraka with me, because I want to try and steal the Raptors, but I need protection against the Kazakhs.
Your turret has been destroyed.
He's gonna take the bot lane farm. If he does, I'm just gonna have to go for Gromp. I don't have a choice. He just leaves it for... It's so annoying, man. Trying his hardest to lose this game without dying.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Why are we fighting in the jungle now? I'll take the cannon before I leave, I think. We ignore the costers because they're not as valuable. Can we hit her? No. No, are you kidding me? Sad. Dude, that guy has a lot of armor actually, what? That surprised me. I landed 2 autos on the Kazakhs and he didn't die when I had a lot of chakrams. Definitely would have expected him to die there, but I didn't see his build. Actually, what is more worth here, crit or attack speed? I suppose attack speed for the MR. Or rather the magic damage. Since they have more armor than MR. Misclick cannon there. I'm so screwed. Unless... yeah, no, I was just too slowed by the glacial. Close. I think it definitely was overchasing to keep going for time crunch though. It gave the enemy team too much time to react and make a play there. Gotta go for the wolves, I can't risk going for super minions right now. Not even trolling him, like he had no reason not to just go for golems there. But we know he's trolling. Just wants to leave me with as little farm as possible. Nice try to time that for the Energizer proc, so it was more likely to not miss the last hit. I just was roaming in the jungle without vision sometimes. I don't think that killed me a single time that I can remember. I mostly don't get caught out, I just lose fights. In this game, at least. Oh shit, now I'm dead. What are they doing there? Well, it doesn't matter. This game was doomed either way. Yeah, well, it's a shame that Kane decided to make this game unplayable, because it definitely should have looked a whole lot more winnable than this, but shit happens. GG. Yo, what up gamers, we are back for another game of Aphelios to Diamond. Nice one. Well, we're going to be playing Aphelios, Yuumi, into Jhin, Swain. Let's see if Yuumi throws another Q, cancel his base. Looks like she won't. That's fine. So I started the Cole because I thought this was actually going to be Karma Jhin, which doesn't have quite as much kill potential as Swain Jhin does. Unfortunately, I obviously misjudged their comp, especially Swain bot, which has a lot of kill potential whenever he lands an E. So that's an ideal, but if we can manage to get through this lane without dying, then the Cole should pay off pretty hard. Just gonna try and poke somebody once. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna ghost out of here. God, that is so unideal. Nice one. Yeah, that's awkward. Jhin saw us going into that brush in the first place. Guess I should have checked. Although that's literally never happened to me before. Did he actually? Nice, he actually traded against Yuumi there. That could have been a really good trade onto me. I kind of didn't react in time to the fact that he was walking towards me, so I didn't trade back onto him. So it would have been a bad trade if not for the fact that he just went onto Yuumi instead. Maybe he misclicked, she was pretty close to me. Alright, we want to play safe-ish since Elise wants to try and go for a gank soon. No need to go aggressive before that happens.
As light reveals our path, so will darkness.
Oop. Okay, that's not bad. We managed to avoid a Swain W, which would have been the worst part of that trade. As a whole, I mean, I guess we can probably get away with not starting to earn display just because of how tanky Yuumi makes us. Ah, it's such weak W or green Q damage this early on. Right, they didn't have to leash either, by the way, so Echo is also going to be bot side soon. I'll go place a ward here. And they are pushing towards us now, which is perfect, so we won't have to overextend. Oh, I thought I had the triple weapon combo lined up there. Thought I had sub 10 green, or red ammo, sorry, my bad. Not ready. I don't know if we want to go for Echo though. We don't know where Echo is still. I think we'll just want to play it safe. At least, only going for the safest trades. There we go. Triple weapon combo, baby. I guess he wants the base now, so we're gonna start shoving with blue.
Violence, born of shadow, born of light.
We can definitely go for another wave here. It's not a cannon wave, so. Damn, we didn't really crash as fast as I would have liked, but I would have liked for some of my minions to start dying already under turret, but whatever. Actually, we'll base back here. Swain is more likely to throw W here, I feel like. He should be throwing W anywhere to just try and cancel my base. Guess he won't, though. Okay, we'll just start off with a Noon Quiver instead of Berserkers, I guess. Berserkers are very good, though, in this lane, especially because I've got Yuumi. Basically, if you buy mobility for yourself, you're buying mobility for Yuumi, too, so it's really nice.
Our path is set between the last breaths taken by our
If you keep yourself safe, you're keeping both of you safe. But I also want to have good loss setting power. I don't know if Jhin is trolling or what, because that was like an okay-ish roam in the sense that the Yasuo was so easily killable, so if Jhin is flash, which he should, then there was actually a decent chance he would get a kill there. Unfortunately, he got seen. But then he got seen and he's still staying there, even though he's missing a lot of bolt and farm for it. So it's weird. I think my triple weapon combo just tilted him into oblivion. Ooh. Actually I shouldn't have bothered ghosting. Maybe we can get him now though. Wow, she actually got him. Wait, my red cube didn't cost. Oh. No, damn. Okay, actually she doesn't need to shove that in. She could leave it. Okay, she has to shove it in now. And this kind of whip's just gonna take her forever. No, shove it, shove it, shove it. Now that she started, she has to commit. Commit, bro! Oh, you're kidding me, man. She just screws the wave state and leaves it. It's so fucked up. She could have just listened to me when I said not to shove the wave. Or she could just have a brain. Well.
The pain makes you numb, but I can still feel, brother. I know the truth that pain hides.
I also forgot I don't have Yuumi on me. Ow. Oh god, that mini block actually probably just killed me. That was a wide fucking... Okay, I didn't die at least, but jeez, that made me walk all the way around here instead of just fucking walking backwards like I wanted to. Damn, I don't get much fleet sustain unless I hit a champion, and hitting a champion is super risky right now. Do you have red sustain at least? What the hell? Oh, come on, did he just hit 6? He might have, I'm not sure. He might have just leveled up from that. Ah, that blows, my bad. Probably should have just based and played it safe. Yeah, he was level 5 and he hit 6 from that, that's so crazy. I don't know if he even planned that.
It is the only thing.
Yuumi needs to stay well out of their range. If she dies here, that's so, like, cool.
Help you when I put
Let's go for it. We want to kill Swain fast here. Not his ulted. Perfect. Huge. Worth giving up some farm for. We had red white, so we've got really good DPS there. Most other weapon combos, I don't think I would have bothered. And Swain was super low, so his ability to impact the fight was super low.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I'll just base. I would go for the plating if it would be a solo plating, but Yumi's gonna tax it by default, so... Don't want to screw over my base just to only get 85 gold. No way. No way, he's actually gonna live there, holy shit. Nice one. Wow, that was a fast kill, what the fuck? Does she have vision? She has a pink. Perfect. And a regular wood. I don't know where Echo is. I have a feeling he could be bot. He could be trying to choose from the brush. Like, there's a chance Jhin is actually just 1v2 here, but at the very least I should expect Swain to be on a brush and maybe even Echo as well. Swain could just be hiding to try and bait us. Not because he's confident about the 2v2, but because he's confident about the 3v2. Okay, looks like I was wrong, but we just gotta like play it safe like that. Echo's top now. Wait, what? How did that hit me? Thank you for not kill stealing, Elise. What? Nice, both kills to me, that's huge. Don't stick around. Don't stick around just to tax platings and make them tankier. Oh. I'm just gonna tax the farm as well. The XP at least from the farm. Just camps up as well.
I am right. This is what the moon tells me.
6 yes, and I could cash on my coal, but we just need to spend this. Is this actually going to be a Guild Force game, by the way? I haven't considered it yet. Yeah, looking at the comp, it absolutely should be. They're pretty much full range, which is really annoying to face as Aphelios. Aphelios really benefits from facing melee champs, since the vast majority of his weapons are fairly low range, and he doesn't have much burst to burst fellow range champions down with. I'll ignore the wave. That's one, Elise. Good shit. Is that Drake up? It is. Then let's farm this and go do that. Oh, thank God, okay. We could also just base now. I've already got BF sword. But you know what? Let's just shove one more wave. Otherwise I think I miss a wave. I might still miss a wave, we'll see. Okay, we want to hide. We don't want to show that we're staying in lane. We want to make it seem like we just wanted to farm the one wave in base. Problem is, both of them have easy tools to check if somebody's here. Jhin has W, which maybe we all dodge. Oh, but unfortunate. Can't quite finish that kill. Okay, at least we chunked them. At least the Swain, anyway. I guess we're just acting as bait for Echo here. Oh, my bad. Maybe doing it a little too effectively. Oh no! I needed red still. Nah, it's fine, I've got Yuumi. Jesus, Yuumi is not balanced still. What the fuck? I was thinking I would need that red ult to keep me alive, but there goes Yuumi healing me back up to full. Okay, that call definitely paid off hard, I think. Nice. Ow, I didn't have to take aggro here. Come on. Ow, God. Get me out of here. Okay, we see Vex isn't ulting us at least. Probably gonna go for that next wave actually, but it will. I don't want to turn around for it now. It's definitely worth selling coal. Or a Gale Force. Would have been even better to just get the extra wave and then get Gale Force like that without having to sell coal, but it's hindsight.
So why call us heretics? But when darkness comes, brother,
Got her. Nice. And we immediately get a kill with that Gale Force. Love to see it. What is going on? We need to get rid of white, by the way. Could have used my lost white ammo on, Oh, hello. Didn't notice Swain. Wait, what? What happened to my green Q there? Oh, well, it's gone now. Oh. Got him? Oh, no, Yuumi got him even though he was about to die. Oh, well. Did she ignite him? She did, so she wasn't even in control of that. Fair enough. Fuck, I can't finish her. Yeah, we did a lot of damage, though. I'm loving this fucking Aphelios Yuumi combo. It's twice today we've stomped with it. Could keep pushing, but it's a little bit risky. None of my teammates are around to support me.
without pain, we would not need faith. The moon would not need us. We would not need each other.
Chemtech Putrefier. What's that for? Just for the... Well, I guess it's good for the Karma. Sort of for the Echo ult, and definitely for the Swain.
By light, the moon speaks.
Hello. No way. I didn't even have to kill Force, which would have killed him even if the last auto didn't. Come on. We got her, and we definitely got Jhin. No way. Holy shit, that was a close one. Thankfully we're alone here, nobody can come kill me. Cool. Okay, let's push here, since there's a herald here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to walk into it. My bad. Oh. Still not really under threat there. I want to get a cannon before I leave. Oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot I'm not doing fucking Infinity Edge. Whoops, this episode was literally built with Infinity Edge in mind for me. I'm gonna start the Drake. It's fine, I can build into Bloodthirster. Would have prioritized the Rune Ends before Bloodthirster, but oh well.
We cannot touch them all.
And we can build a dagger.
Can touch us. Shouldn't that be enough? Fingers. More than death, brother.
Oh lord. It's a little bit risky to be trying to flank from here. Could try and just go for Vex. We got him. Let's focus Swain. Maybe we can run down Karma afterwards. Oh, she's gonna escape actually. Maybe we get Echo though. Okay, perfect. With Echo dead, it's an easy Baron. Or we just push. I guess we don't have our jungler here, but we can do it either way. It's hard to go wrong with doing anything here though.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Bit too aggressive. I think we should have had at least still pushing bot, by the way. Why did she leap there? Yeah, we can probably get away with doing Baron even though it's much worse timing now. They'll probably be preoccupied with the super minions, I guess. We'll use this just to keep me up. Echo going bot side, so no contest. Does it, like, strategically, like, does it intentionally find the highest DPS person and knock them up? Because I don't get how I'm always the one getting knocked up as ADC against Baron. I swear there has to be a system behind it.
Even when the moon is new, it is there.
Or maybe it just focuses whoever's at the back, like, furthest away from it. Hello? What the hell? He just stole that! My auto didn't tag him either because he ulted to dodge it. What the fuck? That was so weird. Oh well. We're not gonna find him. We can probably kill Karma here though. Without even using Guild Force apparently. My plan was to use Guild Force. Oh shit. Come on. Come on. Bro, I've been CC'd the whole time. Jesus. That Yuumi is just not balanced. Okay, how did that fucking Echo end up running away from red buff towards the bot side jungle, I can only assume, to then making a play from here? What? There's something I very much missed there. Got him. GG. Yo, what up gamers, we are back for another game of Aphelios the Diamond. This game we're going to be playing Aphelios Bard into Kaisa Karma. Gonna be running Fleet as usual. It's probably just the best run at the moment. I would probably never not run it unless maybe their team was extremely tanky, in which case we could run Conqueror or Lethal Tempo. I probably shouldn't be pathing through here, especially with Bard pathing down. Hopefully they're not cheesing. Nice, I got lucky. We're running Cleanse this game because they have a lot of CC we would like to rather avoid. So we got the Karma route, which is whatever. I mean, you can run out of that with Ghost, so for that reason, just for her W alone, I wouldn't run Cleanse. But they do have the Vigor Cage and the Teemo Blind, both of which are very annoying in team fights. So we can run Cleanse for those, and it won't be useless in lane either, because we can remove either the Ignite or the Exhaust. They're running Exhaust this game, so we're going to remove the Exhaust, which is even better than removing Ignite, I would say. Even if we don't have to deal with the actual Karma route. Damn. Well, she would predict me moving to the charge. Did I actually not hit Karma there? What? Damn, that sucks. Okay, well our next Q is gonna be a triple weapon combo, if we can nail it. Oh my god. But Karma does have a lot of pressure in lane, but not too much kill potential, which is why we're running Cole this matchup.
Darkness is not heresy.
Already got 60 healing from Fleet. It's so nice. It's definitely just the best laning rune. Except for maybe PTA. Depends how much you could proc PTA, whereas Fleet is more guaranteed. There we go. I would rather land it on Kais, obviously, but it's just too hard when Karma's pressuring me so hard. So we just punish the Karma for being the more overextended of the two. Careful. This minion. Oh, I actually still got her. Nice one. That was a really nice damage then. Oh, but if... I don't know what... So I... First of all, like, Bard flashed out way too early, I would say. But I also don't know why he wouldn't just ignite when we're in the middle of a fight. Like, ugh, we could have actually potentially had a kill on Kaisa. Support's not igniting because they're panicking about dying. It's just one of my pet peeves. Just throw ignite and then flash out if you need to flash. Because then the enemy ADC is stuck in a bad spot because they like already waste their cooldowns on the support while I'm focusing them. But I don't have kill potential because we didn't ignite. Oh, we took a third shot. Oh, damn. That is rough. Oh, shit. I'm definitely dead here. I should have focused Karma there, actually. Fuck. My bad. I actually could have lived. Oh, no. That was terrible. My bad. Damn. I'm not sure which part of my combo got me third aggro. Let me see. So was I in range of the turret when I rooted? Probably. I thought I wouldn't take a turret shot there, sorry. Rough. Radha's Karma hits the RQ as well. I should have just immediately flashed, by the way. Oh well, at least the wave step wasn't too bad.
An enemy has been slain.
Actually, this could have been better. I don't know how they haven't lost more farm here.
Has been slain.
Should I crush this? No, I don't think I need to. If I crushed it immediately though, I think that would have been good, but I couldn't tell that they were chasing Bard. Thought they would start rotating mid at any second. Okay, Bel'Veth is bot side. We know she doesn't have wolves up, only potentially Grump. So she's either going for Grump or she's going for me.
Path of darkness
I gotta back off because she might have jumped this straight wall and could be waiting for me here now. Because the enemy bot could just be going aggressive because they are 2v1. But better play it ultra safe, I don't want to die again. Yeah, that sucks. I think Kai'Sa wasn't the one that got the kill on me earlier, right? Yeah, that was Karma. It's kind of sad that Kai'Sa just got another kill unrelated.
It's terrifying.
At least she hasn't spent it yet.
I'm your sister.
Okay.
I am listening.
Damn it, I think this cannon is the... Ooh, okay. Nice. Still would have preferred it to stay alive for a stronger freeze, but oh well.
An ally has been slain.
Where's Karma? She might just be sitting in a brush, but... Oh, there she is.
No thought moves you.
I'm just gonna shove this and then we can rotate for the strike. So Kai'Sa I think was about to rotate there, but she saw me shoving. She's like, nope, can't give up this massive wave. Probably should have started shoving sooner though, my bad. Maybe we can still do something here though. Come on. Ah, I fucking missed because she got movement speed from World. That sucks. Alright, nothing to do there then.
Brightest in darkness.
Sorry, not a Ultra Shield.
All yours is for the extra small.
Yeah, so I could have immediately used red Q on the wave, right? When I wanted to extend my chakrams, but the longer I delay it, the longer I get to keep the chakrams overall. Which allowed me to actually get one auto attack with them off on Kai'Sa there. If I'd done sooner, then I wouldn't have been able to land that auto on her. Okay, he should be... Oh, what? Oh, Velvet knocked him up. Okay, not bad. Oh, my chakram's tightened out there. Let's clear this real fast while we can before Belveth can jump the wall. She can jump walls with her dash, right? Don't even know. So many champions just can't randomly, like... Was it Aatrox that can't? Kled definitely can't.
You are the weapon Lunari need.
Ah, that's so sad, man. That is tragic. Swear to God, we've not had a single Bard stun though. In lane. Maybe she's scripting. There was one dodge earlier that just made me very lightly sus. There's nothing else that makes me sus except the fact that he hasn't landed a stun on her. Okay, I got her, nice. Alright, we probably just want to ignore the plating and just clear the wave. Oh boy. Should be fine. Just barely. Holy shit. You really should have had us both. You thought. Man, if I just stayed long enough to catch on my Kuldo, I had a Storm Razor. Match Kai'Sa Storm Razor. We got a lot of components, so this is pretty nice too. Alright, we're gonna take this before time's out. We got enough HP anyway. Ah, I missed so much CS, but oh well. At least I still seem to have a level lead. Alright, let's keep an eye out for Bard's Q. That honestly might have been a script. That was really clean. What the fuck? Dude. Jesus. Ah, what? I probably just missed that, but... I don't know, like there was zero reaction from her, which is typical from scripts when, like, if the skill shot is not gonna hit you anyway, the script doesn't have to react, right? Whereas a human might actually react to a skill shot being thrown at them, even if it's just like initial juke attempt, just to realize, oh, that's not gonna hit me anyway, and then they just start moving normally again. If I'm right, God, there's so many scripts, this is so crazy. Fuck. Okay, nice. Oh, he's huge shutdown to me. Love it. Nice. That's fine. Didn't necessarily want to hit her because I can't really kill her, I just wanted to cancel her base. Ugh. No, damn it. I just can't kill her. Sad. Jesus. That rooted me, that would have been really annoying. Okay, Belvath is coming in again. Nice. Okay, we need to hit a blue Q to get a purple Q. Okay. Next blue Q I want to do just for some healing. There we go. I could base now, I've got a lot of gold. They're also kind of low, so we might just want to... Jeez. Okay, it's not a cannon wave, I'm not gonna base. No, he thought I was basing. It's just good practice to start the recall if you're considering recalling. She seems to know I'm here. Right? Wow. Well, that was fucked up. I didn't even need to ult. Which is good, because I'm not sure I would have hit it if she's scripting. Even from melee range. But that also, that really feels like if she didn't actually have vision there, because she might not have, because I feel like she didn't actually hit me when she had the chance to, until I actually hit her, which would mean that maybe she didn't have vision until she saw me. But it's such a scripter move, just taking such a random fight. Because you just think that the scripts will carry you through the fight. So far we're still talking to hypotheticals though, I haven't decided yet that she's scripting, it's just sus. I've not really seen anything conclusive yet. Or at least noticed it. Alright, is it a Guild Force game? It sure is. Damn, can't get another longsword. Need 50 gold. We're gonna rush spot, she's gonna shove this in. Never mind, she won't. Let's rotate mid. Okay. Well, that didn't look like scripting. Maybe the flash on the ultimate, but a human could easily obviously do that too. Nice one. Might as well stay here. Next one would be a triple weapon combo. He is lucky. Actually, yeah, we should do this. How does that even reach? Did you see the range? That was like... The plan was like here. Range was here. That's crazy. It's probably the fucking elevation thing. No, I didn't get rid of him before he flashed away, so no triple weapon combo, sad. Dead. Wait, what? How is she not? That's fucked up. Ooh, I have balls of steel for not bothering to flash there, but I figured Belveth didn't have the range to hit me. I don't know Belveth well enough, honestly, to make that call, but seems like I was right. Nice. Did I even need the cleanse, actually? I was, like, trigger happy with the cleanse because I knew Karma has exhaust. But it might not have been up. I don't think I cleansed the exhaust. I think I just panicked because somebody flashed. Alright, we go for a Zeal. Or the rune ends. And we'll go for red buff.
I cannot wipe it away. Make yourself a weapon so you do not have to feel. But you are not
Ah, I was hoping that would be an AoE, it would do a lot more damage. We were for fleet to be up, then we dash forwards. Might as well take the red or the pink ward on the way out. Nice. Did the guy actually smite to try and secure the kill for himself? What the hell? There's a team mushroom somewhere. Thank you, Quinn. I gotta stay really far away from the minions at the front in case there's more shrooms. Okay. Oh, hello. Did he blind me? Wow, he could have... Oh, okay, he did kill Quinn. I was gonna say, he could have just blinded Quinn. And then the burst would have killed her. I guess he had some sort of like fucked up plan there to try and survive, but that was clearly not gonna work. You could only trade 1-for-1. I swear he placed another shroom, but now I can't remember where it was.
darkness is like heresy.
Oh, hello. No, I should have had one more auto. Come on. Nice one. Oh. I swear to god I just out-healed the turret with my fleet. Alright, my Reddit buff is running out, so... Yeah, this Fellas build feels amazing, man. I really love the setup. Well, that wasn't scripting, that's for sure. I should have Guild Force forwards, actually, my bad. That would have given me the range. Yeah, no, maybe it's just... Maybe Bard just sucks. Maybe that's just the simplest explanation. Maybe Bard never stunned Kaisen lane because Bard sucks. And maybe he just never tried throwing it at Karma. Or maybe he just kept missing both of them. Oh. Close, close. Ow. No way! What? That wasn't even aimed at her. I'm so screwed here though. Unless? Oh, I was so close to killing Teemo. Damn. That was really good though. How behind is this Belveth? Because that... Oh, yeah, she's 3 levels down on me. And I'm the ADC. So... Yeah. Pretty behind. Ooh. God bless exhaust. Alright, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Aphelios to Diamond. This game we're going to be playing Aphelios Milio into Misfortune and Mumu, which is a pretty deadly combo. Gonna have to run cleanse for that one. Emilio's just standing in front of me there. Thank you. Much better for him to take the damage instead of me. Anyway, since they have a melee support, it's gonna be nice to just press our Misfortune here. Careful. We want to be auto-attacking the enemy bot lane more than we want to be auto-attacking the minions, basically. Just so long as we're not leaving ourselves vulnerable to... What the fuck? The Mumu Q. Don't know why Emilio's backed off already. We should be hitting level 2 first, but... Yeah, like we... I don't even get the last set because Emilio's just playing a mile behind me. Oh, he missed XP somehow. Well, probably because he was standing a mile behind me. Oh well. Place a ward there, because eventually Momo's likely to start pressuring us from there. That'll be nice to have vision. Gotta give up that cost there. That's fine. Remember, we want to be using Q a lot on red, just to catch up to all the green ammo we've used. Gonna switch to green because I hope to be able to poke Misfortune soon. It's a miracle I'm actually back to full HP. Nice one. Okay, next red Q will be a triple weapon combo. Let's run, hold on to that. Okay, this game I'm gonna test Q-Max actually with the fleet instead of... since I'm not using Conqueror lethal tempo. First the W would help stack. What the hell? That was weird. Hello. Come on. Slowly chasing him down. Nearly got another fleet. There we go. And that should be a double? Triple? There we go. Don't even have to flash. Holy crap. That was huge.
To make a life of death.
Something felt very clunky there though, but whatever. Should be able to get another wave here too. As well as the plating. Oh, it's kind of wave, so that's convenient, but it's fine. We still burn it down relatively fast. We definitely don't bother sticking around for the next wave. Or the next plating, rather. Obviously not the next wave. Hopefully my recall doesn't get cancelled here by misfortune. I don't think it will. Last one.
By my word, you walk into the
Yeah, so that's a pretty solid start. And that was even without the Doran's Blade. That was just a 2v3 turnaround with Cole, believe it or not. Speaking of which, I suppose Cole was fine in this matchup, because Momo has a hard time engaging before level 6. There's definitely a world where it could have gone wrong, though. I'm just buying Cole on autopilot at this point. Why shield? What do I need a shield for here? And why did Misfortune base? Maybe she could get... It's already dark already? Yep, apparently she could. She does want to hold towards us.
I beseech the moon to protect you.
I'm level 6, so don't think I have to be too afraid of a gank. Oh god, I was... Hang on. Come on. Okay, I got Nocturne. We're gonna get a Momo too, I hope. Damn it, maybe not. Could have gone worse. Oh yeah. Leah could come. Okay. I should have just left. Fuck, I've got too big a shutdown. Okay, she didn't come for me, so I can actually leave. God bless. Definitely too risky to try and turn with him. Okay, Misfortune doesn't have mana here actually. This could be a very good time to force. It's fine, Momo sacrificing himself for her. Let's take the Momo kill instead then. Whoa, Amelia, don't try and steal that kill for nothing. Alright, we need to run down red. But I really want to shove the wave with white. It is what it is. We'll try and shove this wave with white. And get rid of red in base. Alright, perfect. Dude, super close to the Storm Wizard, sadly, but not quite there.
Even when I close my eyes, I'll never look away. We knew this would not be easy.
Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill.
Hello. I do have cleanse. Yeah. Fucking hell, this guy's back. Close, man. Close. I did not expect that fucking Nocturne gank, bro. Did I actually get a Momo ulted? I did. Oh. What? Actually, Amelia didn't use ult. Maybe with that I would have survived long enough to actually kill Misfortune. But it must have cleansed the Momo ult. I didn't actually notice it though. I just cleansed when I expected him to cast it. Oh my god, the Yone is really behind. Somebody just killed Jackson top lane though, unless that was an execute. Oh yeah, that was Veigar. Nice. He actually TP'd there. Nice one. There's no way this is on me, surely. I had to be safe. Hello. How do I not have the range? What? I clearly have the range there. Must be the fucking river shenanigans. I'm actually being really greedy here. Could have gone worse. Okay, it's really awkward now trying to fight them when I don't have cleanse, because they're a really good combo because the level 6 Momo ult is just a really easy lockdown for the Misfortune ult. At least we're getting healing from this guy. Alright, now we're safely closer to our turret. Ooh, he got better than tilting. Ah, and I missed the cannon, my bad. Damn it. Didn't mean to use green Q, my bad. Oh, this Misfortune already has a mythic as well. She's not too far behind. Even though she's been getting stomped in lane. Thank you, Nocturne. If I get one more wave of cash out Cole, is it worth it? Probably, yeah. What the hell? Oh, Amelia doesn't have ult. Holy shit, wait. I've got him. Hang on. Yep. Come on, I just want to hand it to Mumu. Perfect. Huge. Well, that's not the cool cash that I wanted, but I guess I'll take it. Oh no, Kane. Why? If he actually lives though. Oh my god, okay, nice. Jesus Christ, Veigar. How much AP does he have now? 501 at 14 minutes. None too shabby. Perfect. We cashed it out. Wait, oh my god, both our guns have 1 ammo. Nice one. Perfect. Not the pathing I want, god damn it. Yeah, I'm hardly needed here. Oh, they're actually mid. Shame we couldn't see that. We can shove another wave too. Unless, are they just all headed to me? Are they actually all gonna gank me instead of just going mid? I'm gonna gamble that they're not, because that sounds stupid. Oh my god, they are. We got melee here though. Let's clear it. Okay. Jesus. Can't really go any further than this though. Oh. Oh, fuck. Did I even miss my red ult? Fuck, I did. My bad. I don't know how Aphelios ult is so hard to land. Yeah, definitely way overstepped there. I accidentally clicked on a minion. Lovely. I just shot it between them. I just figured if I aimed like right about here, they were both between there, so it must hit one of them. Nope, just goes between. Happens every time, man.
I will not let you die.
Nice.
Shut down.
I'm never further than a whisper of echoing sound.
An ally has been slain.
I don't think I want to risk going on there. You get so much help from my team. Can do red buff. Please don't tell me this Yone. The 0-4 Yone is trying to take this. Oh, thank God. Traumatized by too many griefers today. Okay, I can boost for Guild Force.
As light reveals our path, so will darkness.
Knocked him might come for this. Yep. Okay, I got him. Now I'm screwed though. Unless... No way. What? No, I didn't know this turret. I had to curve around the turret. Fuck. I should have puffed down. Ah, that's so awkward, man. Having to circle around it. But just puffed down, man. I didn't think of it in time. Realistically, they just entered. Like, they should have 100% just died there for trying to kill me there. I mean, some of them did. But more of them, like Misfortune, for sure. As soon as I got out of the ultimate range, I should have been able to just kill her with my turret autos. Oh well. Next up, we get the Runens, probably.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh. Oh, and Vigor kills her. Nice one.
Double kill.
Don't touch the wave. Don't touch the wave. That's fine. I was just worried he would use like fucking Q for wave clear or something.
Darkness is unheralded. Light leads us all.
We should be able to get the red buff, I think. Can I clear the wood in time? Because I'm going to be very unsafe if... Oh, god damn it. But I still want to do it. I got Kane around. Just come with me. Just protect me! Oh my god. There's no reason why I wouldn't stick around to protect... Who shouldn't have stuck around to protect me. What if the red buff called knowing that he was around to protect me and he just didn't? Thank god I just didn't get punished then. And the Veigar actually TPT is actually a real support. With Veigar TPing in, it probably would have been fine anyway. I was mainly concerned about the Nocturne ult. Okay, this is easy. Dead. Love it. Love it. Alright, let's get the Drake. That's all the way over there. We cannot help there. Bit too aggressive, Veigar. Oh. Got her. No way that worked. I actually thought the Gale Force enough would be alone. Thank god I was in ranged auto too. We can't Baron, so we're just gonna push. No, we can't. Can't. Unless... No, nobody has TP.
I'll never look away.
Oh? Oh no. I gotta be careful here. Okay, she's dead. God damn, that makes her tanky. Alright, can't really get that space. Hmm. Yeah, we'll do Rune's. Nice. Let's get rid of purple now. Now we can actually definitely Baron. They actually got people who could defend turrets, so let's not bother with that. Just go straight for the Baron. Perfect. I'd like to get red buff now too.
When your steps falter, brother, follow my voice. I beseech the moon to protect you.
I got cleanse and Gale Force if I need them. Oh wow, goodbye. Jesus. I don't really feel like it's worth cleansing that. Rather save it for actual defensive purposes rather than killing their support. What is Jax go ahead? Nice. God, we're waiting ages for this wave. There we go. I'll save the loss of my white for a triple weapon combo. Fucking hell, wait. Okay, I just barely got her. My bad, didn't think about Nocturne. Man, I took so much damage to that Misfortune R, actually. Oh well.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It's fine, I'm not worried. Or Cardona has done a lot of damage this game, this is really nice.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Okay, the wave is gonna be dead. It's gonna go for Raptors. Dude, I love the run exchange actually. You do so much AoE. Oh, that's gonna be weaker next patch. Nope. We could try and go for fours, make a play on Talia, but I don't want to risk that. Considering Nocturne ult. Damn. I don't have ult, or I chunked them out with green. Oof. Not even close. Holy shit, wait. Ah, I missed. Okay, let's try and get this now. Let's drag it out. Holy shit, I was fast there. Oh no. Slow it down. No way. What? Fuck, I had to switch weapons. I'm so tilted. That sucks. My bad, I wasn't paying attention to my purple ammo, I guess. That weapon swap just fucked me. Props to her framing her Q fast though. Like what? Wait, actually, that almost looks like a script. Like what? Look how fast I flashed and how quick her Q started off there. It feels like she literally queued where I was exactly as I flashed. What? Maybe I was just really telegraphed? Sorry, I'm paranoid. Thinking everybody's scripting like these days. There's been a lot of scripters around though, so it's for good reason.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
It just does not seem humane, like human. How fast she aimed Q at me.
Has been slain.
Oh my god. No way, that was crazy. Oh, that's fine, we can ignore him. Holy shit, the rune ends with blue, love it.
The moon shines brightest in darkness.
Don't even need to cleanse. Dude, the damage is crazy. Love it. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Aphelios to Diamond. This game playing Aphelios Soraka into Jin Milio. Start off fishing for the Kazakhs, do like 3 to 4 autos, then we can back off. Don't need to give a bigger leash than that. So it's a relatively passive matchup, not too much kill potential on the enemy side, so you can just run Cole. No need for cleanse this time. Just trying to find every opportunity we can to auto Jin. Poking with fleet there instead of hitting this minion because yeah, I've got fleet. I'd like to get the healing. It was also pretty unexpected for him that I would auto him there, I think. And now again, when I got fleet, we want to auto at least a champion if possible. Not gonna be possible this time. Nah, that's gonna be too obvious. As you can see, we can lane with pretty much just using green for the extra range. But we switch to red whenever we want to use like a natural ability, or, you know, an ability for trading. And that way it just makes up for all the green ammo we've used on farming. I'd like to get my next out on a champion if possible. Probably not gonna be possible. I'll wait for the shield to run out. Then we hit him. That's him dead. This is gonna be a triple weapon combo. But we can slow it down a little bit. He's not gonna die to this one though. He just leveled up. What are the odds of that? Okay, so I think I played it a little bit imperfectly. I could have just kept autoing with purple for a little bit longer, but I think with the level up anyway, it was gonna be not a kill in no matter what. I was just a little bit unlucky. Careful, Soraka. Alright, nice. Let's go ahead and base. So he just did a really good job of just arranging the Jhin there, constantly poking those autos on him. We just hit Jhin a whole lot more than he hit us, which led to that whole thing being an opportunity. Like, he definitely went far too aggressive and he was missing far too much HP. Ooh, that's a dead Kha'Zix, but it should be an execute. Yep, that's really not bad. Cool. Damn, double kill on Diana though. When did that happen? Ooh, it's Kha'Zix's second death already. Jeez. You should be really behind. Is that a pink? No. Okay. We definitely don't want to path through there, obviously. We path through here. Really nice trade on him there. Too far away from to trade back. Oh man, I'm getting none of these lost hits. Good. Definitely in their best interest to just back off there. I think Diana might be in that brush. Okay. Oh, shit, Diana's behind us. Crap. Best thing to do, yeah, it's just gonna be to turn, but there's even a Talon. That blows. How did she get behind us? She must have come through here, right? Otherwise we probably would have seen her sooner. Ooh, I think she might be fine. Just barely, for now. Ooh. Nice, I guess they're too afraid to actually go for this. Which is, you know, makes sense. They definitely should never get away with that. Okay, they didn't get to shove this in though. So this could be good. Should just be able to freeze this hopefully. I need Kha'Zix to back me up. Alright, that's fine. We'll start dragging it out so I take less minion aggro and I can join it up with the next wave, which makes it a stronger freeze.
Enemy killing spree.
So I don't want to kill this caster, even though it's really close to death. I don't actually want to kill it, not until it's actually literally about to die. I want these minions alive as long as possible, so they can deal as much damage as possible, so their wave, or our wave, dies faster. Perfect, so I denied a full wave from Jhin there.
I see such wonders.
Oh, I didn't notice I only had one blue left. I would have saved that. We can just go for this. I've got Ghost. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Now let's shove this wave. Yep, Jhin just walked up too close there. He thought I would just keep farming on the turret, but we just take advantage of that. Come on, go down. There we go. We don't want to touch that wave. We don't want to kill that wave. They won't be able to, or probably shouldn't be able to shove this in time.
I am right. This is what the rune tells me.
I don't really need a pink. I actually don't like pinks as much on blue side as I do on red side, because you don't have as good a pink red spot as here on blue side. You can place one here, but that's a lot more useless in comparison. Like, sometimes it'll help, but usually won't.
The pain makes you numb.
I guess that's what I'll do, though.
Still feel. I know the truth that pain hides.
Think about that. What is that? It usually isn't useful, but sometimes it actually does save your life, and it's almost certain to last a really long time. So you want to go for this high value extended duration wards, as ADC has mentioned before. We want to hold on to white for potentially a triple weapon combo. They're gonna have to walk into lane here. I'm gonna try and... Oh, hello. Yeah, I can just zone Jhin. He does not want to walk into my white turret. Even if he doesn't realize that I got so little ammo on it that I can triple weapon combo, he's still afraid of it. He's gonna walk all the way around.
How can I help you when I put your life at risk?
Okay, we did a lot of damage. Didn't quite get to see just the full extent of the damage. Did you actually see my ward this early? What? How? Oh, this could be an issue. No, come on. I missed. My bad. Okay, dude, I was so greedy for that cannon. Didn't even get it. I'm alone here, aren't I? I don't think Diana's in that brush, right? Yeah. Nice one. Nice, and the kill goes to me. Love that. Hello. Another wave I'm not gonna get to shove in. Because of gank pressure. Unless... Could do it now. We get blue after this, so we can shove this in really fast, actually. Hello? Why is she back? What? Maybe with fleet? Ah, didn't get it in time. Sucks. What are the odds that she would be there? At least it crashes. Technically, I accomplished what I set out to do. But Jesus. That is so... Like, I can't believe it. Like... Not only is it really incredibly cheesy, but it was so unlikely that I would actually decide to do this. Most ADCs would not. She got so lucky that she's playing against a good player. Otherwise, who knows how long she would have wasted her time there. She must have been there for ages already. Oh my god. The Baus?
Our thoughts touch. Possibly
What do we think, guys? Good def? Bad def?
am I.
Wait. Oh, I bought the wrong thing. What the hell? How did I buy that? Whoops. That was meant to be a Kerchies shard. I'm kind of afraid of Dana being here again. Like, if we even place a ward, we're already putting ourselves at risk. Like, she could be in that brush, she could be in these brushes. Okay, thank god. Now we know. Wait, what? Oh, that was Jinkyu. Oh, then I forgot I only had one. Oh well. Talon's on the way, we need to run. Should be fine. Damn. Come on. Okay, we gotta heal. Should be fine even if I get 4th shot now. Perfect. Yeah, we basically, even though we're stomping the lane, we kind of lost the aggressive, we've lost the ability to go aggressive now. Oh, dude, I was on Kraken's there for some reason, my bad. Yeah, we lost the ability to go aggressive just because we're so vulnerable to ganks right now, and they clearly really want to gank us. Jesus. Nice. Let's go. Heroes are very strong as well. Actually, their entire topside is immensely strong. Hopefully we could get Fiora here. If I get rid of white, we'll have purple, which is going to be good for chasing. Fucking hell. Nice. Get her. Oh, so sad I didn't get the shutdown, but I will. This should be killing down too. Nice one. Huge. Ah, so sad the song of the shutdown of all people though. He scales amazingly with CS because of his passive, but doesn't scale amazingly with gold necessarily. Would have been much better to have that on the ADC. Oh, damn. I think I could have played that a little bit more aggressively. My bad. It's just worried about getting one shot. Goodbye, Azir. We're getting very close to the guild force without having to sell this recurve bow. $309, so basically one more wave away, and then it's so cool. We could just give up this turret, this trick, sorry, and just gank Fiora. Seems to be the plan. Ha! No way. Nice one. Yeah, so that's fine, we just give up the Drake. Maybe we can even get this turret though, on mid in exchange for the Drake. Fuck. They were all supposed to be on the Drake, goddammit. That is so annoying. I'll be fine, but... Close. If only the minions would have moved faster, I wouldn't have had to fucking tank. Okay, we can base now. Actually, they're probably gonna gank Sion, I imagine. Should be a window to get the turret. Yeah, they're mostly on that. Oh man, he made it all the way over there. Damn, I think he's dead. Damn, that missed. Let's get out of here. Hmm. Rope. Just to see hard there. I thought they would commit harder to me as well. I just ghosted for nothing. Okay. Not bad. He just pulled the Diana ult into me. All good. Sheesh. Scared me though. I have too much PTSD from Diana ults. Wait, hello. The hell? Why did Jhin not aim at me? I might actually live now. No, I'm gonna die, but... No, fuck. Still really weird of Jhin. I guess he just thought I was a goner. Damn, that sucks.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, can't deny this sound is very strong despite the 9 deaths. This guy is definitely a boss enjoyer. There's surely no way he gets her though. Ooh, he could have if he landed that E. I need to push. What am I doing? I think we get the scuttle and the red buff. Yeah, I'm going. Pink there.
When your steps falter,
Oh, are they on Baron? They're starting it. Azira's TP. Damn, I was about to get Renans if I could have recalled. Ah, they started it ages ago actually, I think. This could still be very good though. Nice, nice. We keep going. Sana's here. He keeps never getting knockups though, I've noticed. With his Q. Ooh. Set this for some movement speed. Fuck, gonna hit me. Which could be very bad. I got Gale Force, I know. I just don't want to use it aggressively yet. Maybe now. Okay. Did we get the Fiora? We did. Let's go. We played that so well. Oh, dude, there's no wave. That's so awkward. Might as well base then. Damn. You guys are T1 Korean players? Dude, I'm amazed at all of us there. That was impressive. Maybe we get the streak. Damn, it's such a shame I don't get that farm though.
it's terrifying.
Was looking forward to that wave until I realized what Azir's spawn timer was. Let's get it, let's get it. No raptors, just dragon. I guess I can auto the ward and yeah, auto the Drake behind it. And in fact, I think even my Runance was affecting the Drake. So it's hitting it twice basically.
The stronger you feel.
Okay. Got red ult if I need it. Being safe, not using it on the white, as I usually do. Oh, holy shit, wait. Oh, dude, I took far too much aggro there, holy shit. Was that just one turret shot? I guess I must have ramped up on my teammates. So I'm pretty healthy here. I don't think I'm taking aggro. I didn't get aggro from that. Then I ult Fiora. Where did the damage come from? I think I only took 2 shots. Weird. Anyway, I was getting greedy there for the Penta. I won't lie, that was not smart. No matter if I got bursted by the turret unexpectedly or not. Run. Damn. I think Kha'Zix should have just run. Could have only given over 1 kill. Ooh, there's a big bot lane wave, but they're gonna push mid. Azir. I don't think they have enough to actually beat us here. Come on. Don't let the... Yes! Holy shit, we did it. No way. They'd actually lived. I really want this. I need that. At the very least, a cannon. Damn. Doesn't get the inhib, does he? Sure hope not. Oh, come on. He's gonna cancel my base for sure. Unless the W blocks a little bit. Well, he didn't. Okay. Okay, we get a lot of AD from the split thirster now. Oh, we're gonna miss out on the red though. Still, as a whole, we should count ourselves lucky we didn't lose inhib. They were just afraid to approach us. Mainly because Azir still had ult for peeling me. They shouldn't be fighting there. It is Sion though, of course he is. Oh my god, he actually nearly took down Aphelios. Simeon wards. What throw was that? Maybe kill Aphelios? No, 1 auto would have killed him. That was the worst timed fucking Aphelios kill of all time, man. For me. Dude, that's unreal. He did not predict that. Ooh. Nice. Soraka, that was huge. Oh, hello. Come on. Fuck. I'm very much in trouble here, I think. Get the... Diana, okay. This is not good. At least we got Sion up. What a fiesta. We need to stop trolling, especially the Sion. Boss playstyle or not, there's like... Inting for farm is one thing, but inting while going for fucking red buff or whatever that was, not good. Because I mean, he is really strong. Like, I don't mind that he's died a lot, right? He's got 6,000 HP. He's literally just a raid boss. But I do mind if he's dying at the time when we really need him to fight, or if he's baiting a bad fight by dying as well. I think we go for Farkana now. Should be really good with our build. Triple Energizer. We won't have armor, but we do have a lot of magic damage anyway. Let's see how we get on with this. Let's test out the Lord Dominic's build. I want to get red. Should be up now. And bot lane farm. Damn, it's gone. Actually, maybe it's still gone from before, actually. Unless it just turned back for it. I'll go for the Raptors too. Is there about to be a fight? There is. I just wasted my go force. Fuck. Fuck! It crashed me against this fucking corner of the wall, man. Oh, damn it. I think I would have lived. Yeah, it was not a good angle to push the fight from, unfortunately. Damn it. Why can't we get a single regular team fight? I was literally on my way and the fight began early. Okay, nice one, Kha'Zix. He's screwed, though. Sun might be okay, though. He could kill Meteor just with Titanic Hydra through Diana. Ooh, he needs to stop tryharding the Qs on low HP targets. If he kept King Diana, I think he would have won that. Dude, it's so, just look at his HP, right? It's just so nice watching San's HP grow. Swear to God, there's an alternate dimension where Vapora Dark was actually a San one trick. Just because of my obsession with watching those numbers go up.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Yeah, Tragic go first though. We'll shove on wave and then rotate bot. Every level we get right now, by the way, is a huge prospect because of Bloodthirster. Every time we get 5 more AD, which is a lot more than you would usually get from levels. Need to use a purple. Oh god, they're gonna rush Baron again, aren't they? Okay, they haven't started it yet. Fuck me, I'm dead. Oof. Can we get one regular fight, please? It's constantly starting fights without me and I just get caught on the rotation twice in a row now. But if I don't get caught on the rotation, it's because I'm not rotating at all. And then my team is fighting 5v4, so they're leaving me with no good choices. It's too late now. I can't even tell them to just regular 5v5 anymore. We actually just lost. That sucks. Oh well. Shit happens. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Aphelios the Diamond. This game we're going to be playing Aphelios Janna into Nyla Yuumi. So, Nyla Yuumi is, to put it one way, disgustingly OP. And she also excels into low range bot lanes and low range ADCs. We have a range support at least, but we have a fairly low range ADC in Aphelios. So, might be a bit of a rough lane. Our main focus is just going to be on scaling up, because we will slightly outscale her. Although Nyla's the sort of ADC that is just, like, super strong at all stages, or, well, pretty strong at all stages of the game. She doesn't shine in any one particular area. But Yuumi in particular will make her scale really well, and we're definitely not going to be able to punish them either, because Yuumi is really hard to punish. And Nyla does autos, so, yeah. Basically, our only option here is to try and outscale, but, well, I mean, not really outscale, just try and at least match your late game. Because they have a much better bot lane overall than we do, I would say. If we can get a lead in lane though, then that would be nice.
We cannot let fear trap us in twilight.
Wait, did I? Huh. Did I not level anything level 1? What the hell? Whoops. No wonder my attack speed fell low. Whoops. That's far too much CS already.
But you do not walk it alone, brother.
Damn. Sure that would hit her.
An enemy has been slain.
But yeah, we want to chill with those green Qs. Mostly we want a red Q. Until at least we've got the red ran down.
An ally has been slain.
You walk through valleys, born of shadow, born of light.
Oh, is Katarina roaming? Yeah, she's... Wait, what the... Where does she come from? Holy shit, Janna actually held on to flash the whole time. Correct. Damn it, every red Q, green Q misses. I was just confused where Katarina came from, though. She didn't come from the brush, from the river, did she? Did I actually just miss her walking into our screens?
How can I help you when I put your life at risk?
We want a triple weapon combo now if possible. Here we go. I don't want to miss cannon though. Ah, but I have to, sadly. Wait, what? Oh, my purple is still on cooldown. From the triple weapon combo, fair enough. Janna. What? What are your... Oh, she's really low actually. Where did she become so low from? Damn, okay, my bad. I was obviously expecting that to one-shot. Got baited by human shield. I actually didn't know they had heal. Got baited by that as well. The human shield alone was actually enough though. That was pretty brutal. Not even close. My bad. Damn, they shoved this in time as well.
Between the last breaths,
My bad. Thought that was our chance to get a lead. Did not really think that one through. That was a crazy big heal as well, by the way. Did you notice? Because that's the Nyla interaction with heals. Just gets increased healing for pretty much no reason. Increased shielding as well. But regardless, like I said, it's not even close. Didn't particularly matter in that scenario. Okay, we might as well go for this plating. Now maybe just base. Damn it. Never mind, no base. Just want to let this push us towards us anyway. She's got really good all-ins. Maybe not so much at these levels, but when she gets level 6 at least. But regardless, she should be beating us now that she has the lead. So we want to stay away from her. Jonah needs to stop taking damage for no reason. Man, my ability to fight back against her is very limited because of her dodge. Pretty much, like, the annoying thing about Nyla is that she's an ADC who hard counters ADCs. It's really annoying to lane against her for that reason. Oh, there's the level 6 on Nyla. I'll try and brood her. Oop. Hopefully we can get her here. With Mordekaiser's help, because alone I'm certainly not going to be able to. Oh, didn't go to me though. Perfect. Huge. No, we kind of need to shove another wave. That was a close one. Perfect. Much better. We're going to be able to get Berserkers now, which is going to be a very important purchase against Nyla, because we really want to kite her. It's the only thing we can do, is just run from her and hit her from a distance. So green ammo is pretty much going to be the best tool we have against her, because it's going to give us the most range, leave us the most safe. Notice as well how Nyla's also rushed the Berserkers. I've mentioned this on my videos before, but Berserker's rush is really good when there's a range differential in the lane, regardless of whether you're the one with the higher range or the lower range. Either way, you benefit a lot from movement speed, either to help kite or to help close the gap. Nyla wants movement speed to help close the gap, I want movement speed to help kite. So because she rushed it, I'm not exactly going to be able to kite her too effectively, because I won't have the movement speed advantage, but I need to still buy that movement speed so I can actually make up for her movement speed advantage. Nice, a call for me. We could just go straight onto the Drake, honestly. I'll miss some farm, but it's not too big a deal, I don't think. Nice. Yeah, so we basically missed the way for that trick. Would really love to get this plating. Perfect. Next wave is a cannon wave, so it might take her a while to shove that anyway. Awesome. I'm just gonna sell the refillable, fuck it. Yeah, okay, Nella has a really good wave clear actually, but still. Yep, still not a crush in time. Huge. Yeah, splitting goes down, but nobody's around to take it. We got really good vision right now. But Jana knows what she's doing. Why is Nala mid? Who's the mid laner? Katarina. So maybe Katarina will come bot, we'll see. Otherwise they're just giving up a wave on bot lane for no reason. Nala's on the way, Katarina's on the way too. We run. Careful, Jana. What is she doing? But did she not know, or? I'm so confused. Oh my god. Okay, so far so good. Okay, it cost us like every summoner, but we actually both live. But what was that, bro? Like we saw Nyla popping from mid. I just went to go place a quick ward. Oh god. Thank god. Get the Nyla, get the Nyla. Assume you will die eventually. Perfect. Damn, didn't get the last hit though. All good. I should have just timed my purple Q better, because I could have had that.
You can thank me
Oh my god, what was that burst? Jesus. So fast too. Okay, I'm alive again. Not bad.
Have a good rest.
We can get this too.
As light reveals, so will darkness.
The action can get that, but I doubt it. Coming mid for like nothing here. I want to recall like ASAP if possible. Or have we just lane swapped officially? I think we may have. Nice. Decent trade. Yeah, so I literally just want to base now, so I can get the Storm Razor. I mean, I guess I have to just keep going mid, because if I go bot at any point, Auction will have to miss a mid-wave volley bases. Or, I mean, I could go bot now, but now the awkward thing is that now Janna's committed to mid. If I go bot alone, I'm gonna get dived by Katarina. My only option here is literally just to keep going mid, as red as it is. We'll lane swap this early. Oh, she dodged my auto. No. Okay, nice. Well, this hasn't turned out too bad.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Definitely can't get this turret on this push, but it will be a pretty big chunk. I could have tried to commit to it, but I'll die if anybody shows up. I'd rather not risk it. Like, I don't know where Nyla is on the map, for example. Okay, now see Nyla. That should be a free turret now.
Rampage.
Perfect, 350 gold.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Double kill. Rampage.
They have them. Well, it's like a mix of like ranged and melee. I think we'll just go with the Guild Force as usual. I haven't really seen a good Infinity Edge game today. I'll just base. Auction can get the mid farm. Or he can roam top, whatever he wants. Nice. I'm just saying there's a mid wave available for him since I'm basing. Nah. We can just wait for the dagger. I could do with getting red buff at some point. I'd like to get a mid wave first though. We don't want to drop an entire mid wave to the turret. Just to get red. It's fine to leave it to teammates, but not to the turret. What a Khazar. I'll just leave it for him. Oh, nice. Nice one. That guy is very fat actually, holy crap. So we don't push mid, it's a little bit risky, but we can check outside jungle. I'll leave the lost ammo just so I can potentially triple weapon combo later on. Oh. I don't want to bother doing it on Gwen because she's gonna shield it anyway. This could be good on Katarina though. Does it reach her? It does. No, wait, what? Oh, I did that in the wrong order. My bad. Wait, can I actually not root her? What? Shit, wait. I need to flash that. I didn't even root her, what? God, the Smartic has a natural monster as well, what the fuck? Sheesh. Faction and Mordekaiser together are just unlosable. Or making the game unlosable. Nice.
inhibitor.
Let me go for this turret. Actually, I feel like I don't want to let this Graves flank me while he kills Janna. Rooted him. Nice. What a slaughter. Okay, we have to help. Can't let Karina get a random penta there. Nice. Ow. Oh, I might be in trouble. Might be able to turn it. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, actually with red white and I had ult up for white ult, that might have actually been enough to just 1v2 them. Okay, he's wasted Q. Okay. It's gonna take us forever to catch him. What is that block? Right into the Graves thing. How the hell was my vision so impaired there still, even when Saw was out of it? The Mordekaiser ult seemed a little bit overkill. We could either end, or if we can't end, then we should Baron. I mean, I'm pretty far away from being able to end, but maybe they can. Ow, that was a lot of turret damage. Oh, we just end. Close. Bro, I can't path close enough to the next because of minions. Whatever, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Aphelios the Diamond, where it seems like we're gonna start off with an invade. Oh. Hello. Thresh still has another flash? No, we can't get her though. Alright, that's my bad. Don't know what my team was waiting for though.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, we got +3 damage on Kai'Sa from the cut down. Wait, wow, that's even though she didn't start Doran's Blade. That's crazy. How high is her base HP? Must be higher than Jinx's these days. Wait, actually, can't remember what ADC I was doing the cold start on, but it might not have been Aphelios actually. Cold start against Jinx. Alright, they might be leashing, so I'll hit that minion, and hopefully this causes them to lose XP if they leash for too long. Oh, that doesn't help Thresh. Never mind, they might have. Should have been able to get her there. I'm sad that the minion just randomly walked forwards. Okay, well we are range casting at level 1, so we want to play aggressively here if possible. Just keep poking her as much as we can. Just gonna miss that last hit, so I can keep zoning her. I'm poking her ideally. Oop. Okay, that could have gone better. Could have gone worse. Okay, what could have gone better is this minion aggro. What is that, dude? It's still following me. Okay, Okay, nice. That's a fleet auto. Nice sustain. Did Kai'Sa just ghost? She did. Cool. And we get the plating.
You walk into the night.
We just dare her to walk forwards. We're gonna stop using green cues, by the way. All we want to do is red cues.
Double kill.
Aphelios.
Ideally, I want to keep walking around as well, so I keep charging the fleet. Damn it. Wait for the shield from the area to run out, and then we actually hit her. Okay, next red Q could be a triple weapon combo. We're kind of low, so we might not want to risk doing it. I did it anyway, though. Beautiful. Makes me laugh every time because I know the enemies have just never seen anything like it before. They're just sitting there a mile away from me getting comboed and they're like, what the fuck is this black magic? So does it kind of wave? No, so we can crash this next wave pretty fast then. Just gonna place a ward real quick, just... I'm not wasting another ward on that, I'm sorry. Alright. Decently fast crash. And hopefully we get the base here. I'll try and stand a little bit behind Thresh, so if anybody gets their recall cancelled by Kai'Sa W, it should hopefully be... Wow, they had vision here. What? How did... No, that doesn't even make sense. How could they have vision of both brushes? For Kai'Sa to time that as perfectly as she did, she would have had to have vision in here and also in here. Both to see that I was recalling there and also to see... Well, maybe... Maybe with just vision in that brush she could have known, but that's really weird. What? I want to see that in the replay. Did she just get insanely lucky or what? Because that was perfect timing. She seemed very confident both that she knew when Thresh's recall was finishing, but also that I was exactly there, you know? And if she only had vision on one of us, then I don't see how she could have known that. Like... Oh, to be fair though, if they did have vision in that brush, she would have seen me walk into that brush, so I guess that's what happened. Damn, that's unlucky. Fortunately, she didn't crash it in time, so I don't miss too much farm. Definitely would have liked to miss less though. Ah, thought she'd walk forwards for that. Take a lot of minion aggro for that as well, that was really bad. Okay, well now more than ever, now that Nami has a lot more points in her abilities, we need to actually just play around it. What the hell? Okay. We had 9 chakrams, but unfortunately we couldn't use them all. I had to back off because I was low. How did Thresh know though? Was that just blind or what? I didn't know this was there until he randomly hooked there. We can keep trying to poke Kai'Sa. Ooh, risky. Come on, no! You're kidding me, she flashed away, man. Well, that blows. Ah, Thresh started with flash up as well. That is sad. I was so sure I was about to outplay her there. Cannot trade with Nami. Whoa, Kai'Sa has a big XP lead. From Nami at least. Nami only is a level 5. Ooh, he's doing the smart thing here if he actually goes to cancel their bases. I'm limited in how much up I can follow up though. Okay, perfect. We'll save blue to shove this next wave faster with white. He actually really delayed their bases, so we're gonna make them miss a wave here. Oh, didn't use white Q, my bad. Alright, we need the base. And I need to just start spamming Q until I've run it down, because otherwise we're gonna get the wrong weapon order.
Walk where I cannot.
Yeah, we'll wait for the boots. May as well cast Q actually. There we go.
An enemy has been slain.
We basically need to leave ourselves on sub 10 red ammo. That way next time we use a red Q and then switch to white to auto attack, we'll run out of red at the same time.
The Solari call us heretics, but when darkness comes, brother, they will need our light.
Sure, let's risk it. Never mind.
I beseech the moon to protect you.
Actually, I might try a little bit of a different build this game. I'm not sure. This is definitely a build I want to try out on some ADCs, like maybe Jinx and Caitlyn, is Stormwizard into Fire Cannon. No mythic until third item. Maybe this is not the game to try it though, because this feels like a game where it's really important to go Gale Force. But then again, oof. But I really want to try it, man. It sounds really good. Oh. How does she know? That is weird. She probably saw Fiddlesticks with that, but it doesn't matter because she seemed to already know it was there anyway. Oh, that could be good though. Oh my god. Oh, she ghosted, otherwise I was gonna follow it up with an ultimate as well. Okay, we're keeping eyes on Kiana, making sure she's not roaming towards us. I just want to do this for poke on Kaisa. Oh boy. Nice one, Thresh. He survived for so long, and he takes out both of their bot lane. Holy crap, let's go. That was so perfect. I think that Thresh was probably just being really stupid by checking that brush or whatever he was doing, but it worked out for the best. Maybe he just knew what he was doing. Maybe I need to give him more credit. Can I go for this plating? Because it's solo plating, I'll actually try it. Actually, I shouldn't have bothered queuing. The weapon swap bucks over my DPS. Oh, damn it. If she has ult, I might die here. She's trying to ult me. Just trying to get in range for the ult. At this point, honestly, I guess I may as well just stay until I've cashed on my call. I'd rather not sack a mid-wave. Alright, not a mid-wave, a cannon wave.
I put your life at risk.
An ally has been slain.
When your steps falter,
Fucking hell. Why does she feel like she's outranging me? Fuck, she just broke the cur chase. What? She didn't have lethal tempo stack to begin with, so I don't know how... Didn't feel like I had a range advantage there. My bad. At least I cashed out the call. Did she even ult? Okay, nice. He needs to leave that. At least needs to leave that. It's gonna actually push towards me. This is really good. It's a shame I didn't get the assist is all.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Ally has been slain.
Storm Wizard into Fire Cannon.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Giving us longer range on that Energizer proc should be really nice, is my thinking here. Holy crap, that was easy. What? Most brainless fiddlesticks kill of all time.
Shut down.
We gotta be careful, because every time that I use blue auto on the turret, she could try and get it to hit her, so I get turret aggro. My bad. Could have auto Nami there for the bigger healing from Fleet. Okay. No, my bad. Should have red ulted. My bad. It's annoying that this Elise is doing terribly, but the one thing that she keeps doing is camping us, which is resulting in our lane being fucked. But we can't call jungle diff because our jungler is better. He's just not playing around us as much. I mean, ball lane is a jungle diff for sure, but it's not for the Six's fault, it's just how the game goes. One of the frustrating things about League of Legends. Okay, overall, our team seems to be in a pretty good spot though. What is Skarner doing here though? Feels a little weird to give up on top lane like that, especially with Trinimer having Hold Breaker. He just handed over 650 gold to Trinimer. Oh, should I have gone mid? Yeah, I can still go mid.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Shit. I'm sad though, because I could have got that turret. And she's not even getting the turret. Fuck, she just gone bot. That's awkward. She could have just gone back mid and left me the bot lane farm. Pretty sure there was a bigger way for me there than on mid lane anyway. Maybe I just get this turret anyway though. I got no escape though. Okay, we got it. Okay, so that's interesting. So this turret, the tier 1 turrets are worth 300 gold. And the tier 2 on mid lane is worth 350, only 50 more. I actually thought they were both worth 350. But I was just getting confused. What the hell? Wait, oh, how did I miss the fucking ult? Weird. Hello. That's one. I'll go back bot actually. Guess I could be in a brush, by the way. Doesn't check in the brush. Oh well. Elise is on the way. So there's not a blast come, but she could flash over. She could also try and lane gank. They hopefully did not see that trinket I just placed. Yeah, there she is. We just poke them and we back off. But we don't necessarily want to give give the information that we know she's there, so we're gonna step really far forwards, but far enough away from the enemy bot lane that they can't actually engage, you know? This Elise is expecting us to overextend at any moment, and hopefully Chris doesn't. This is not what I wanted to do, man. It might be good though. Okay. Okay, I guess that's one form of wasting her time. Wasted a bunch of her time and then also left her low HP, which will eventually force a recall, I guess. I've got Ghost. Fuck. Fuck, I gotta flash that just to be safe. Fuck, I was so close actually. I just needed one more auto. I'm so sad. Ah, I've been far too unlucky this game. With getting kills at least. Sadly, my ult is super telegraphed. If I had a shorter animation, she was fucked there. She had time to react. Hopefully they're not coming for another gank on me. Ah, perfect. Let's try out this Farkin in a second. This should be especially good on like Jinx, or sorry, yeah, Jinx, Caitlyn, especially Caitlyn, maybe Jhin. And now we're gonna go for, do we want to go for Gilforce? Yeah, yeah. Why did I just hear a blue trinket really near me? What? This keeps happening, by the way. Like, I keep getting confused by blue trinket sounds, but clearly obviously there was nothing placed near me, so why the fuck did I hear that? This isn't... I actually only just realized that it must be a bug. Because this is the only time where it's happened in a place where I should clearly be able to see a blue trinket. Usually it keeps happening like in lane or in the jungle, and I just go mad thinking, where the fuck was that? Hello. Ugh. Oh my god. God, she even has Edge of Night, so Thresh wouldn't even be able to peel her effectively there. We need to back off, ideally. Okay. Jesus, that stealth. Boom. Wait. Okay, nice. God damn. Well done, Fiddlesticks. And terribly done Kiana, by the way. I'm sure she could have done a better combo. Oh, my chakrams run out. That shouldn't have happened. Oh, what the hell? He's got that. Unless Connor can stun him long enough. Oh, he did it! That's so funny. That's exactly what I was picturing, but I didn't check to see if he had ult up. Oh god, I don't have flash. Should be fine. No! Okay, I misclicked once. Dude, this wall spawning in front of me actually screwed me so hard! What? I might have died anyway, but I would have had a much better pathing to safety if not for that spawn. Yeah, look! Look at that, it forced me there. Oh well. I think I was pathing there anyway, to be fair. I hadn't seen Kiana. Let's go ahead and sell the coal already for a guild force. Yeah, even with that turret gold, still don't have enough without selling coal. Okay, we got 302 AD, 3 items. That's pretty good. Okay. I was gonna go for Sonic to finish her off. Oh, let's play it safe there. She missed anyway, but I couldn't have known that she would miss.
When your steps falter, follow yours.
Could flash forwards. I think. What the hell? Well, now he's dead. That was weird timing on the Kaisa either. What the fuck? I'd say scripting, except there's no way a script would like actually account for that. So that was just incredibly lucky. Oh, hello. Thresh hasn't noticed. God damn it! She doesn't appear on the map, so Thresh didn't notice her. When she's I mean, she doesn't appear on the map when she's invisible. So even though she was visible, we could see this zone where she was visible. Thresh didn't see anything because he wasn't looking at me. Blows. Oh no. Oh, he still hit her though. Clearly, it wasn't the fear though, so clearly she had vision there. She just baited his ult out. Still leads to a good outcome though, because his Fiddlesticks is just too cracked. Nice one. I could just do Runelands now, I guess. We'll try that out. Fire Cannon with Runelands. We don't have too much attack speed anyway. Oh. Wait. No way. Nope, I just wasted. Oh, come on. I wanted that. Close. I just wasted Guild Force for that last hit. They still didn't die to it. Oh no. She'll die. Hopefully, if I can reach her for an auto. I can't. Up. Okay. Well, that blows. It really blows. Nice one. Careful, Sconner. Ah, god damn it. Just trying to stay away from the wall, but I clearly can't, since she just knocks me into it. That blows. Sconner went way too deep after making a good play. This build makes me very fast, actually. Wow, actually, when you think about it, this is a triple zeal. Oh no, he's going for round 2. There's no chance we get him. We should probably just head for the Drake. Does anybody have TP? Yeah, 2 people have TP, just in case he would keep on pushing. But I mean, his wave is pretty far away, so it shouldn't be necessary. I'll go for the red buff. Oh no, that sucks. You shouldn't have touched it. There's no point trying to leash for your ADC 26 minutes into the game. I don't need the help clearing camps. It's the same as when like Lulu supports use Q or Karmas use Q and they just end up accidentally taking farm when you did not need their help wave clearing to begin with. Same logic. You don't want to risk taking anything, just don't touch it. He didn't need to TP, he could have just based. Oh, my bad, missed the cannon. We kinda need to kill Tryndamere because this wave is pushing into our base. Yeah, I can't kill him. Okay. Well, no, it might be smart. Careful, Thrash. We got it. How I got that? But the 6 didn't have smite, did he? There we go. Oh my lord. Ah, he got that. Okay.
An enemy has been
I'm just gonna push.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice, and they got her. That's amazing. I'm gonna push as far as I can.
Pain makes you numb, but I can still feel, brother. I know the truth that pain hides.
What? The sniping through the minions. Ah, right. Oh. Got her. Dude, she timed that exactly as a Gale Force Force does, like they're psychic. Same with Kai'Sa early when I flashed. She could at least wait to see the animation and react, you know? Like she just deed for no reason. That's why I don't predict it. Okay, nice, that doesn't remove her spell shield. So it hits her through it. Yeah, it's so weird that a triple Zeal build on this patch actually just gives you this much AD. It's very unusual for historical League of Legends. Next up, either lifesteal or armor pen. I don't think we need armor pen, so.
Called truth is shadow.
An enemy has been slain.
Destiny is hidden in the night.
I think ideally we'd push top, just so we're defending top at the same time as we push. But yes, Gunnar can go top by himself as well, that works. Just checking nobody's choosing there. So that hurt him. Ooh, I should have Gale Force forwards, I'm a pussy. We need to run down white first. There we go.
Destroyed a turret.
Look at that AoE. Oh, hello. What was that? Got her. Ow. Okay, GG. This build felt decent. Didn't feel too much drawback to not building the Gale Force sooner at least. Do I have time for another game now? Yeah, we do. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Aphelios to Diamond. This game we're going to be playing Aphelios Xerath into Samira Rakan. So Samira's kind of scary in lane, but Rakan is not really the most consistent and most reliable engage for her. So probably don't have to be too afraid of her in this matchup. We have Xerath, who very much outranges the Rakan engage. So hopefully he'll be able to exert a lot of pressure, whereas me, I'm gonna have to just play a lot more on the safer side, because most of the time that I'm in auto-attack range, I'm also in Rakan W range. If I'm not directly in auto-attack range of Rakan, then he can just shield onto Samira and then W onto me. So I can't do too much in the matchup, but well, potentially all we have to do is play safe, and then Xerath will do the rest. They're still only hitting level 2, so just keep hammering away at them. I don't know exactly when they hit level 2 now. I guess after 2 more casters or 1 more caster, I'm not sure. Oh, they got melees from that wave now.
When your steps falter, brother, follow your path.
Okay, so Maristo got 2 more potions. She's got a lot of sustain. Gonna be hard to poke her down. One nice thing about this matchup is that Samira's W doesn't actually block red autos from Aphelios. So when I go red, that's gonna be quite nice. Okay, I didn't quite catch whether they leashed or not. So I'll go place a ward. Oh, actually, I must have, because I just noticed that the upper red buff's still up. Still haven't had really had a chance to hit anybody with red. I think at this point I'm just gonna have to stop poking with green. Definitely gotta stop farming with it, because we're running too low on that compared to red.
You walk the path of darkness.
Also, don't just want to spam red Qs like right now in the early game. What the hell was that?
An enemy has been slain. Enemy slain.
Sheesh. Well, that was weird. That was all just because of her compress W. Alright, we're a lot closer to having them both running out at the same time now. Okay, I say we recall now. I have exactly enough gold for berserkers, which will be exactly what I want. It's gonna give me enough movement speed to hopefully cut out of the Recon W or the engage thing, the knock up. I'm pretty sure it's this W.
Light on our fingers. As light reveals our path, so will darkness.
Yeah, so here we're definitely not gonna be able to crash this in time, so we just want to slow push. This is how we maximize the amount of farm that she misses. Hopefully she even misses the cannon. Nice, that was unusual though, because usually they'd focus the melees before the... like all of the melees before the cannon.
An enemy has been slain.
Us together. Darkness and light.
Enemy rampage.
I'm gonna go place another ward. We're running cleanse, by the way, since it's gonna be pretty important to have cleanse up against the Mumu late game. Not really important for the lane phase, although it'll be nice to remove the Samira exhaust. And even the Recon ignite, maybe. But late game it's just gonna be impossible to play team fights without either QSS or cleanse against the Mumu, so it puts off me having to build QSS against them. That's we better that one out. I felt tempted to cleanse that.
I am with you.
Kind of would have felt also like a waste though, because I don't think she used exhaust on me. Oh, we're getting ganked? Damn, we could easily be getting ganked. Oh, but I want to get the cannon, bro. Fuck, but I gotta respect it. Fuck, I hate Pantheon. So many games that I've been zoned from a cannon. We ideally would like a trinket there. Okay, we see Pantheon leaving. Good enough.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Whoa, this guy's low. Okay, we got that. There's no way I get recon though. We could leave this pushing towards us. It's not a cannon wave, but I think it should be fine. Cannon waves are better to do this with because they're a lot tankier, so the minion wave, the enemy minion wave doesn't kill your wave as fast.
Our destiny is hidden in the night.
Maybe I should have thinned it out a little bit more. I think it should be fine. It's looking okay. Yeah, that's about perfect, I think. Hopefully none of the melees go under turret, then it's absolutely perfect. Yep, awesome.
What we need, what we must do.
Okay, that melee died slightly faster than otherwise should have, but no biggie. Just gonna poke some air with the blue. And also get some lost hits in the process. Oh, what's going on there? He needs to run. I obviously can't do much there, so I'm just going to... I don't know why the hell they're in our jungle, by the way, but... whatever. Try and crash this in time so they miss some farm. I'm actually just trying to bait them. Perfect. That worked out exactly how I wanted to. I wasted their time. I made them path towards me when they should have been pathing towards the CS. Didn't make them miss too much farm though, unfortunately. We'll go for the... Krogs in the meantime. Oh, yeah, what the hell were they doing in our jungle? Nice. Rakan might still be around somewhere, or he could be roaming, who knows. Oh no, not another Inting Scion. He's strongly farming the Darius though. So I just got a bunch of Bow Smurfs. Literally Bows actually, since his main got banned. Now he's reduced to doing unranked diamonds like me. Jam it. I want to drag this out. Perfect. So they might be on the Drake. But I definitely don't want to push because then they could gank me after. So instead we just deny farm through freezing, even if it's not going to be too much. Or at least denied 3 melees. What are you doing? We don't want to push against this bottom, by the way. The closer we are to our turret, the less effective their engage is. Unfortunately now this wave died a whole lot faster than it needed to. Okay. Decent damage. Sermona has no E. Chuck a potion here, that trade didn't go according to plan. Okay, now so we're about to get Cult cashed out. It's like the earliest we've cashed out a Cult today, I feel like.
Do not look back, Aphelios.
An enemy is dominating.
Okay, I just want to shove in base, probably. Either shove in base or shove in roam and help my team in the enemy jungle. But I definitely want to shove first before anything else, because there's no guarantee that if I walk there that it will actually lead to a good fight. Alan. You might actually be able to escape with an execute though. Or even escape, period. Hope he does. Is that just a kill for Rakan? Ooh, he actually almost killed Rakan. Okay, so kill to Momo sucks. Don't know what they were doing there though. That was far too risky trying to steal blue. This is an annoying amount of kills for Samira to have while losing lane. Like, basically we are gonna outskill hard. Right? At the very least I am. I'm gonna outskill Khmer super hard. So they needed to have a massive lead in this lane, and they've been doing a terrible job with that. They haven't found a single engage. We're doing a fantastic job of just poking away at a distance. Like, we're not getting a massive CS lead, or massive kill lead, but we're surviving, and with a lead at that. But then in the meantime, Samira just gets fucking 3 kills in the jungle. Like, what? And I can't follow because it's Samira versus Aphelios. I'm supposed to be surviving, not fighting. So most of the fights that I've seen them engage in is something that I look at and I'm like, I don't see that ending well for me. Spaced is terrible for me now. I don't know why. Xerath is mid. I got both summoners up at least to try and avoid a Rakan cheese because he's gonna be in one of the brushes. Oh, hello, he's actually there. Whoa, what is he? What? Oh, dude. Okay. I fucked up hard. That is so lucky that he just failed his flash, dude. Holy shit. I read it really hard to auto attack him after after I rooted him. I should have just ran after I rooted him. Then I wouldn't have even had the flash. I don't know what Talon was thinking there though. That was awful. Like what? Samira had W, she has Tabis, she has tanky and she blocks most of his damage. How on earth is the dive gonna end well there, man? We definitely want to rush the Gale Force this time, not... Barkan in second. We need that survivability against the Darius, the Amumu, the Pantheon, the Samira, the Rakan. Literally all of them.
If only you could be here,
Shut down.
you would make this stone seem loud.
Damn.
Carry the faith with
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I don't want to push.
I beseech the moon.
Smart for them to try and freeze. They haven't been doing that enough. God, I could be in some trouble here if somebody flanks from top side. Nice one. Ow. Wait, I'm in trouble here, aren't I? Damn it. At least she's dead. Well, I didn't expect the ADC to dive on me. Thought I might be fine if Pantheon Rakan did it. Okay, not bad. Overall, it's a decent fight. Did I have a shutdown? I did not. Perfect. As I shouldn't have. The only thing I've done right this game is survive a lot and farm well. I don't have a lot of kills, so I'd be really pissed if I had a shutdown. He might actually get away with an execute here, but... he can't create his pathing here. Dude, what was that? Unless this wall was red, I don't know why I didn't just jump through. Alright, Zed is bot, so we go mid. Hopefully he gets a turret there. Oh, actually, if he doesn't farm this wave, then I can go bot. If he does farm this wave, then I need to go mid, which is annoying, because that means that I'm not around to try and get this turret. Oh god. See, this is why he shouldn't have farmed it, because it was far too risky for him, bro. I even I went out of my way to ping that I was on my way so he could leave the wave, but he still farmed it and still dies for it. Maybe I can just push this turret? Oh, hello. Maybe not then. The hell? I'm so screwed, I think. He's here too, Jesus, my bad. Yeah, that blows. I should have just been bot. I hate the Zed. Sound on the 6th death, but it's literally just like the sound from before though. He's actually still strong as fuck despite these deaths, so it's a bit annoying that Darcy's getting fed, but hopefully sound will out impact them anyway. Can't buy anything else until I can afford BF sword.
The moon rises.
Come on, get the Darius. Oh no, that's so unlucky. If Talon had just popped this passive. I don't think Talon's very good though. Like that dive showed me that. That dive was literally, I was thinking like how behind is this Talon that he's so tilted that he would make a dive like that. And I looked at his score and he's literally just like 7 and 6. Or 7 and 5 before the dive. Clearly he's not extremely tilted, he's just very, very, very bad. Hopefully I can get this turret now.
Fear drove us in twilight.
Don't know if Pantheon is ult up or not though.
An enemy is unstoppable.
It's worth it to die for the turret though, I think. Like I get a kill's worth of gold from this turret and then there's also a chance that I don't die. Potentially. Oh. Well, not gonna happen obviously, but there was a chance. And we at least forced the Pantheon flash for that. And a lot of their attention. Talon getting solo killed by Samira though, that is very unideal. God. Oh, no, he wasted the herald. Oh no. This game is not going well. For sure. Oh, he didn't even get the cannon. Worth triple the HP that regular minions are for Sion. I really gotta respect the Pantheon ult. Oh, thank god, I thought he was jumping through to take my farm. Damn, he should have left red for me though. But it's no surprise that he didn't. Zed should have gone bot instead of going for that mid farm. Okay, at least I know Pantheon isn't diving me there. Maybe I can even sneak into this brush. Sneak a good shot into Samira maybe. She's probably gonna rotate for the fight though, and my team needs to not fight. Yeah, she's not here. At least not for now. Yeah, I've got Gale first next to my base.
An ally has been slain.
I think I should stay actually. They might choose to go for Baron. They're probably on Drake, but if they're ganking Sound or going for Baron, then I can keep pushing bot. So there's 3, but I don't know if there's no... I don't know that there's nobody on the Drake is the really awkward thing here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, it seems obvious they're not going for Baron though. So we definitely want a base. Otherwise they'll flank me. And next up, what do we want? Probably something that builds out a dagger, maybe Renance.
Each of us.
Okay, Pantheon is bot. Damn it, missed the cannon. Ooh. Damn it. Fuck. Dude. I don't have vision on her. This is so sad. I could triple up in combo otherwise. Literally all I would need is a blue trinket. Sad. Could have gone a lot better. Oh. Yeah, that takes far too long to get a purple mark on him, unfortunately. There was no way to survive there. Actually, maybe a purple ult, but he could easily flash that. It would have been my best shot though, actually, using purple ult. That applies the quickest mark, which doesn't require me to stop for an auto attack. Then if I actually manage to purple Q him, then maybe I live. Maybe. They probably get a free Baron now, by the way. Yeah, I'm sad. My team really trolled this game. There was not much I could do, honestly. Like the other day, or yesterday, we had Kaisa video, and there was one game where I could like explicitly tell you, okay, my team played pretty bad, but I could have reacted better in these ways. This game, I really don't think there's a whole lot I can do. There's not been a single fight that I could turn. Except maybe that last one, maybe I could have done something slightly better there. But the entire game up until then was a disaster. Except for the laning phase, which we did well in. But then, again, like Simmer randomly got like 3 kills for no reason. Which I couldn't do anything about. There were fights in the enemy jungle, but I couldn't join because I knew we would lose. My team just kept forcing them, my team just kept losing them. It's been a sad game. Could maybe try and go for this turret. It would be nice to get the 300 gold. No, Darius is there. I guess we'll just try and rotate. Maybe we can get something. I don't have vision, so I can't auto her through the wall.
We're in this together. Darkness and light.
That is a miracle. I need to run away from top side. That's where Darius would come from. If he starts to rotate. Oh, they're still here. No ho ho. I don't have cleanse. Oh, he's gonna take this. This could be good. Take a little move and hopefully that's a Drake. Nice one, guys. Sadly no assist from me, but we'll take it. Damn, but they're really low now as well. Oh, and Talon is dead. I might doubt it Darius again. He probably has Ghost back up. Oh, actually I'm okay. But we need to give up the Drake, sadly. Should have had that if we were playing more as a team. The sound, so the awkward thing about the sound being really strong though, by the way, is he hasn't actually done anything with it. So he will be really strong in team fights, but he has not team fought a single time. His 5000 HP, 290 armor. He is a mega tank. But all he does is continue to split push and be useless. We might actually stand a chance of winning fights if he joins fights. Just like the previous sound, where when he started joining fights, like we were winning every fight, and then suddenly he started getting caught all the time and just making these stupid plays, and suddenly we started losing. Oh, you got a turret at least. This could be good. She's wasted her ultimate. Could be very good. I need to run actually. Zer's just dead. Shame our super tank didn't join the fight. Just walked away after starting the fight. Like, even aside from all his deaths, it's hard to tell if he's actually trolling or not. Ugh, I wish I would have got that cannon so I wouldn't have to sell coal here, but it's not worth delaying Renan's anymore. Okay, Zed could be in trouble. He needs to leave. I don't think he's noticed them. I wouldn't have run there, but it might work. Oh no. Yikes. That was a lot of burst. I'll place a ward there just for long-term vision. Damn, I didn't clear that ward. Oh well. Damn, I didn't get the cannon. I have to give up that turret.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Fuck. Nope, that sucked. Fuck, I didn't kill Samira, and I was really awkward in kiting there. But we don't stand the chance if we don't 5v5 is the thing. Like, bro, if we had a sound healing us, then maybe. It's so tilting. He's not been part of a single fight, and it's 30 minutes in. Actually, I didn't even notice those levels, by the way. That is insane. Well, not insane compared to their team, apparently, but insane compared to the rest of us. I think the next item has to be Lord Dominic's.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I can get another bolt in wave, I think. Oh no, he's dead. Oh yeah, he has death stance, so he was dying a lot faster than it looked. We can't really contest the Baron. They start it, so I might as well just go for red. Yeah, they're definitely starting it now. Actually, they don't have Pantheon. It could work. They're definitely on it. But where's our tank, bro? It's ridiculous. He just doesn't want to win. We need to deal with this guy. I can't do anything by myself though. He'll just flash on me.
Enemy killing spree. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
What? That's half my HP. What the fuck? The hell? I cannot approach. Pantheon would love for me to do it.
Has been destroyed.
We're just playing a 4v5. It's so ridiculous. It's 33 minutes into the game. We have not had a single 5v5 or even... Oh my god, that was so close. Or even a single fight where he wasn't even remotely part of a fight. The Scion. No fights as 2, no fights as 3, no fights as 4. Definitely no fights as 5.
Your turret has been destroyed.
None that involved Scion.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Damn it. Need to get some HP back. What the hell? Fuck. Damn. Well, GG. Shit happens. As far as losses go though, this one was really annoying. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, gamers.